Testing. Mic is good. Mic is good. Mic is good. There we go. That should be good now. Alright. Time to proceed. Actually, before I proceed, let me check and see how much more story do I got left. Yeah. I need a playthrough. I need to find someone's playthrough. Live. In-game. Damn. I need to find a playthrough. I got a lot to play through. Oh my goodness, this is an 8-hour long quest? No way. 11 hours long. Hold up. Okay, this one says 7. This one is 5. Okay, this one says 7 right here. Apparently. Oh my goodness. I'm only like 1/3 through it all. Alright. Alright, time to make a move. Time to get the move on. I can't be yapping. I missed yesterday's stream. I mean, you can watch it if you want to.
Please, tell the boss I want to return to the Sinwish Syndicate.
Ma'am, maybe it's time to rest in peace. Don't you remember dying during that mission a few weeks ago? The you right now is just a lingering obsession left behind after death. According to the provisions of the Fey Kind Protection Act, ghosts are not considered the same as they were while alive. In other words, you are a new Imagine, barely 3 months old.
That's a crazy law.
Are you a lawyer or a gangster? I gave my life for the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you mean to shut me out?
These two are members of the Sinwish Syndicate?
Don't you get it? The old you's dead. And even your criminal record got wiped clean. The leader's trying to say that now you've got a chance to keep to the straight and narrow. You shouldn't come back to the gang.
That's interesting. I wonder who this gang leader is. Also, what's up, y'all? Hello. You use your domain expansion, infinite yap, too much. I know. Sometimes it activates by itself.
Convince you? Hey, Fox Girl, you eavesdropping over there?
I'm just a Xianzhou person here to talk business. Could you tell me which way to the Sinwish Syndicate? I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a deal. A deal that wears me down, yet tears my enemies apart.
Business? From the Xianzhou? The Sinwish Syndicate office is just across the river. Have a safe journey.
He doesn't seem to have understood the passphrase. But the news that the Xianzhou's #1 assassin is coming has already spread through the organization.
Oh, I should say this. Hold up. So, I did level up a little bit of my characters. At least the ones of of course, my Nihility team right here. So I leveled them up a little bit more. So next time I get into a fight, it shouldn't be much of a problem. I did not know how much damage or extra damage Cypher would provide to the team. Honestly, I didn't even know. So I was like running through like the what you call them. You know when you go farm for materials, right? You do like a 24 run, right? I started seeing like the damage increase based on how much more of the what's the damn coin thing she calls? You know what I'm talking about? It stacks up. So I was like, oh man. But then I realized something. I was like, man, since she has so much energy recharge, she keeps popping her ult off too early while she's stacking up the coins. So I'm trying to get her to stack more coins while not popping her ult off when it's in autoplay. So I'm thinking maybe I need to remove her energy recharge so I can build up more of those coins so that she doesn't pop her ult off fast.
Blazing hot, fiery, strong, insanely spicy.
Oh shit. That's a puzzle. If I see Cypher ult do 6,000 damage, I would just look in shame. Look. Oh, actually, her ult was actually doing, depending on how much coin I stacked up, it was doing like what, 30 to 40 K damage, which is more than I usually get anyway. You can turn off auto ulting in autoplay. You can change it to manual ult. I didn't know that. That's new to me.
Bro, how much longer do we have to wait? What, are your legs giving out? Idiot. The boss told us to wait here as a show of respect. Now behave yourselves.
Could that big guy be the contact from the Sinwish Syndicate?
Give me one moment. I need to handle something. BRB. Okay, y'all, give me one moment. I gotta walk my dog. BRB. I'm getting back. Sorry, my dog being pissed. My dummy of a twin can't fucking go outside to go get his damn food. Bro, step outside to get your food first before the dog come out the door. It don't take 2 brain cells to do that. Give me a second. I went and snagged me some water bottles. I didn't even know we had water bottles in here. And I got myself some ice cream. Oh, the other thing I was just going to talk about, for the homie who keeps telling me I need to snag that Ninja Gaiden 4 so I can stream some gameplay of it, I got it today. This shit was $70. Granted, it's gonna be a worthwhile $70, obviously, but still, $70? Come on.
Hey, you fox over there. You've been staring at us long enough. Got something to say?
May I ask, is this the Sinwish Syndicate's turf up ahead?
Yeah, so what?
I should act tough and say less than what I want to say. Since this is the Sinwish Syndicate's turf ahead, not only am I going in, you will invite me in with respect.
What did you say? You're here to stir up trouble, aren't you?
I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a deal. A deal that wears me down, yet tears my enemies apart.
You're the guest our boss invited? Hold on. I nearly fell for that. Looking all delicate. How could you possibly be the Xianzhou's #1 assassin? Spill it! How did you know the passphrase?
Why don't you take off your sunglasses and let me see if you still have your eyes? The Xianzhou's #1 assassin is nothing more than a nickname coined by the common folk. I have always considered myself a merchant.
Oh, excuse my munching if you hear my munching right now. I'm turning my mic off just in case.
A merchant?
Isn't a hired killer the oldest trade in the world? By the way, Mr. Imagine, do you know why they call me #1?
You never miss a shot?
Not quite. I kill in bulk. The way to keep business going is to offer a little extra. If they pay for one person to be silenced, I throw in 2 more. With that hot temper of yours, always picking fights, you've probably given your boss plenty of headaches. I doubt the boss would mind if I took you as a bonus kill.
You punk! How dare you disrespect the underboss!
Shut up, all of you. The boss's orders come first. My name is Kostai. Sorry about my underling's rudeness earlier. I'll cut a finger off later to make amends.
There's no need for that. I only collect heads, not fingers.
No worries. It won't be my finger anyway.
These brutes should be easy to handle. They've never seen the face of the Xianzhou's #1 assassin, so this'll be much simpler.
What should I call you? Yelling assassin, assassin every time just won't cut it.
Just call me the Tarrying Fugue.
The terror in fog. That name oozes menace. Completely overwhelming.
This nigga retarded.
Now then, can you lead the way?
I'm gonna try to munch as quietly as possible. Seeing TikTok dances in Star Rail is so sad to see. That's how you know we've fallen as a culture. Yep. It's over for us.
That's the Sinwish Syndicate headquarters across the river. Quite impressive, don't you think? Please, follow me.
Is this the passage in the painting?
Of course. Sinwish Syndicate has it under our command for now.
Who's this fox?
Welcome home, Underboss!
Is this the one the boss brought in?
Underboss, I mean no disrespect, but is this frail woman really the one the boss invited?
That's right. Her name is the Terror in Fog. Spread the word that the Sinwish Syndicate has secured the Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Underboss, beat me if you want, but I gotta say, are you serious? Are we really counting on this delicate woman for the Phantom Moon games?
These niggas moving crazy right now. Hold up. You can tell these niggas have not experienced fighting females that's beyond their universe or that will fold into the floor. You can tell. That's the way they talking. Nigga, if only you knew. I wouldn't be talking like this knowing someone like Fei Xiao exists. You seen that woman? Shoot, the equal rights and equal lefts are written on her back. She means it.
The Phantom Moon games. Is that why they hired a Stellaron hunter to do their bidding?
These Phantom Moon games are a once-in-a-lifetime chance for the Sinwish Syndicate to rise. This woman doesn't look like she has what it takes, and we're trusting her. If she blows it, how are we supposed to save face?
Bruh. And I would say this. Like, I know there's like some people that view gacha games as like, oh, it just objectifies women and there's nothing else beyond that, right? It's for incel men who can't get women. But like, I think we should all acknowledge this. I think this is something we can all acknowledge on the baseline. Gacha games put so much more respect on women than damn near anything else I've ever consumed. Y'all can tell me if I'm lying or not. But the amount of times I've constantly played these gacha games, and all these women getting so much respect putting on their name, shoot, sometimes just for existing, right? They ain't just portrayed as like these honestly, they're not portrayed in like this obnoxious way that niggas who love the virtual signal like paint women, but like they're done, in my opinion, just right. Now y'all can agree or disagree with that, but nonetheless, I feel like gacha games put more respect on women than most other media, especially the media that's supposed to be designed to, put quote unquote respect on women.
Underboss, we haven't been duped, have we? If word gets out, the other gangs will laugh us out of town.
All of you, shut up!
I've never seen 50 Shades of Grey, so I can't really speak on it. Like, I heard about it in passing, but I don't think I heard anything else beyond that. Actually, I think the only thing I've heard about 50 Shades of Grey was that it was 50 Shades of Grey.
Useless. Lady Terran Fog would wipe the floor with you even if you all came at once. Since you doubt her, why not let Lady Terran Fog show you a few moves?
Oh, there we go.
Lady Terran Fog, what do you say? I can find you a few sparring partners. No need to hold back.
I thought you were naive, but looks like you're just playing good cop, bad cop to test me.
Nah, I'm neither good nor bad. Just opportunistic.
It's a joke, don't worry about it. Look, bro. Star, get off me, okay? There was no way I was gonna know the nigga was joking, okay? Actually, hold up, now that I think about it, isn't 50 Shades of Grey like something related to like sex or something like that? So don't correct me if I'm wrong. Because again, I barely know anything about 50 Shades of Grey, but I keep hearing about it, like, not keep, but like sometimes I heard about it in passing, about what it was.
Still playing dumb, huh?
I may have to search up what the freak that thing is even about.
Boss of the Sinwish Syndicate. Your people wouldn't be doing this on their own.
I don't know either.
I know you can hear me. I came for business. Making friends would be a fine bonus. But if not, that's fine with me. If you still want this deal, cut the tricks.
A real expert is something else. You speak with such overwhelming presence, though we barely understand the word. Come on, show us a move. We fight and bleed every day, and that's the only way we'll be convinced.
Oh, so that's what's this about? Oh, so it's just basically a smut movie. Okay. Cool. Now, my point still stands about what I said about female characters being portrayed in gacha games. I still feel like it's 100% valid.
Oh no. These brutes are not interested in a win-win situation at all.
Fold them then, damn it.
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey.
Looks like it's time.
What's up? How you doing? All I know is it has a woman falling in love with a toxic man. I guess, question mark?
Huh?
Just keep alive and open the 2nd strategy pouch once you're done.
What kind of strategy is this? There's barely anything helpful in here.
Looks like Lady Terran Fog isn't impressed with your skills. Out of my way.
Why is she going by Ting-Yun and not Fuga? I mean, both names are her names, right? It's not like she cast off the other name. I mean, both of them are her names. But I think she's only using it right now for this job she's doing.
When I was young, I dreamed of becoming a musician. But fate had other plans, and I was dragged into a world of violence. But even then, I never let go of my love for music and rhythm. Even in battle, I kept honing my singing and instrumental skills. And that's how I forged my one-of-a-kind fighting style. They call me the Roaring Costine!
Oh, Prince! The underboss is getting serious!
Lady Terran Fog, I humbly challenge you. Show the Sinwish Syndicate the assassination skills you're so proud of.
Looks like I'll have to pull back against these reckless brutes.
With enough believers, lies become reality! Yes!
Ready for another?
You can't run!
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanent! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Found me.
Still waters of oblivion.
Mountains move, dragons rise!
Ready for another? You can't run!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
As expected of the terrorist fall. Such incredible strength!
Power of destruction within me. It's still hard to control. And yeah, I've done everything in my power to keep them alive, as you said.
Nothing can hold this.
I'll take it on! You can't run!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Still waters of oblivion.
Found me.
Soaring above the lands, this is permanent!
Destined for oblivion.
The Nihili team is not doing what I wanted to do right now. I guess it worked best against the shit I fought against the other day. Well, technically last night. You know what? Hold up. The Nihili team ain't doing the job I wanted to do. Let's restart. I was really hoping the Nihili team was going to bag it for me. Alright, you got a pitch on the bench right now. What team I was going to use? I guess I should use the Super Break team, but then there's no physical character for the Super Break team. Crap. I feel like Finon is cheating, so I don't want to use Finon. Wait, what elements were on there? There were physical, fire. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna use this one. Where's she at? Robin. Damn, I swear all these faces get mixed together and I'm thinking they're the same character. Oh, there she go. What fire character could I use? She's coming Tuesday. Are you ready? I mean, I ain't farm her stuff. This shouldn't be too long if you're not using your best team. Yeah, you're right. Oh, let me get him off that team. Crap, I ain't got no freaking light cone on. Hold up. Good point. Shit, this mother effer won't let me. Okay, there we go. Alright. I'll take that back. Alright, this will be fine. Yo, bro, we're almost there, level 70. Yo, look. That's the max I leveled my characters to. I didn't feel like I needed to push them any further. Granted, I may have to reevaluate my choice. No, Color, if I'm a new player, what DPS do you recommend I should go for? You should never Never pre-farm. Me on the other. You never pre-farm. Pre-farm all her relevant essential materials like on it. And team. What DPS you should go for as a new player? I mean, if you want to keep up with the meta right now, you should pull for Sparksy when she comes out on Tuesday. Wait, Tuesday? Hold up, let me look at this banner. She comes out on Tuesday? We got 23 more days left before this banner ends. How's she coming on Tuesday? Unless it's gonna be like the Tuesday after next Tuesday. Or after this coming Tuesday. Let's just go straight to fight.
Looks like I'll have to hold back against these reckless brutes.
With enough believers, lies become reality! Yes! Stars, shine for the heroes.
For tomorrow!
Look, I'm gonna say this right now. I didn't watch the full live stream for version 4 in its entirety. I skipped around, okay? It said first phase was gonna be y'all going, second phase was gonna be Sproxy, okay? No, love it.
Found me.
Gunfight.
Soaring above the land. This is permanent!
Gunfight.
Flowers, bloom for tomorrow. You can't run!
Future will come.
Amateur. Stars.
Wait a minute, hold up. Gotta change this. Just realized. Hold up, let me change something. Alright, that's better.
Looks like I'll have to hold back against these reckless brutes.
Soaring above the land. This is permanent!
Flowers, bloom for tomorrow. Step onto the board.
I'll endure.
Flaming beast.
Gunfight.
Stars, shine for the heroes.
For tomorrow!
Flowers, bloom for tomorrow.
Future will come!
Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May world bearing ignite the dawn. Don't blink. May law walk into the stars. Cleanse hatred with love.
Soaring above the land. This is permanent!
Your downfall is absolute.
As expected of the terror.
Oh, what's up, Lolo? How you been? I've been doing good.
Such incredible strength!
Power of destruction within me. Hard to control. Madam Yao, done everything in my power to keep them alive, as you said.
Oh my goodness. Ting Yoon. I didn't even realize what she was saying the entire time. Ting Yoon is over here holding back because she can't control this power of destruction that's in her body. She's doing everything in her power to keep these niggas alive so she don't kill them by accident. Oh my goodness. But you know what? She should just succumb to the power of destruction. Become a crash out for real. Look at the nigga Final. He became a full-blown crash out when he succumbed to the power anyway.
life. Back down, or you still can.
A true warrior of the Sinwish Syndicate fears no death. Don't underestimate.
Underboss, bad news. 2 more weird dudes just showed up.
Cut your bull. I can see for myself.
Never thought visiting an ally would mean crashing into a local gang's hall.
Damn. These niggas here. Excuse me, I'm burping. We bully Kala not for hate, but to make him a better player. Oh my goodness. Oh, since you know, you're watching the stream right now, make sure you hit the like button for your boy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. The support goes a long way. Also, go check out the new video I posted. I know it's 47 minutes long. It's shorter than an hour. Yes, I know it's shorter than an hour, because I know some of y'all love the hour-long reactions. However, it's a good video. Genuinely, go watch it. The boldest claim ever made, claiming that Wuthering Waves puts every other gacha game on fraud watch because they use a time loop. Can you believe it? I'm surprised I wasn't dying of laughter the entire reaction. Anyway, let's proceed.
This will take some explaining.
What a twist of fate. But for us to reunite with an old friend here? So be it.
You two, stand down. Listen well. This will be an honorable duel.
A duel. You dare duel a Xianzhou?
Xianzhou's #1 assassin? And you still dare to act so brazen?
Huh?
Wait, what do you mean, Xianzhou's #1 assassin? Who exactly are you?
Oh my goodness.
Even a cunning hare keeps 3 burrows. Who ever told you there was only one Xianzhou's #1 assassin?
Oh my goodness, thank goodness she's saving it right now. These 2 niggas was about to F it up for her. Oh my goodness, hold up. Out here, I'm trying to get Luke, but lost to Verena S1. Oh no, bro, that gotta suck.
So, there are 3 of you?
Cunning
No,
hair, question mark?
It's 300. Times have changed. The title Xianzhou's #1 assassin is already a brand. At my side stands the organization's 7th-ranked Telovian Reaper, the Winged Death Knell. He sends every target into the sweetest sleep of death.
I mean, that's kind of true.
And this one is the 2nd-ranked assassin in the organization. A ruthless killer surpassed only by me. His spear strikes like a falling star, and his presence soars like a dragon. They call him the Jade Dragon.
Oh my goodness, look at this nigga. He had to close his eyes. That's that freaking speed meme that's about to happen right now. He closed his eyes because he's trying to prevent himself from laughing right now.
Then you are...
You can call me Whistling Flame Fox. I humbly hold the top position in our organization, though I mostly handle business relations and HR work. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Come on, madam. It's pointless to say anything now. If you want this gentleman to know you speak the truth, let our brother show off a bit of his spear work. That will convince them.
I say, there's no need for that.
Who is that DuckTales nigga in the corner? No, let me read. Look on there. Look on there. Fucking hero, not Dung Hun making you laugh. You go through hell. Kala, did you watch the Aria character demo? The song is. If the character demo only just came out, more than likely I didn't watch it because the stream already started by the time that probably came out. Actually, let me look at my phone. Hopefully, niggas are posting that stuff in the Discord. Unless it came out yesterday. No, it came out 19 minutes ago. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Course tied. You insisted on testing them and got nothing out of it, did you? If you would let them leave me sooner, none of this would have happened.
Also, I still gotta react to that video about Sparksy calling out drama YouTubers. I still gotta watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
Boss! I cannot hand your grand enterprise over to people we know nothing about.
You are the one who hired us? The boss of the Sinwish Syndicate?
That's me. I am Polwave, current leader of the Sandwich Syndicate. My apologies. Our gang is full of roughnecks. I will make sure they are disciplined. As for that business, we'll discuss it upstairs. Everyone else, clear out!
Give me a second. Alright.
Long time no see, Lady Tingyun. It's been a while since we last met in Penacony.
I am truly grateful for your quick thinking. To avoid revealing too much, I made up false names and titles for you two just now. If you were offended, then I beg your forgiveness. This place is a hotbed of trouble. What brings you two here?
When Sunday and I contacted the Shenzhou delegation, they asked for our help. They claimed someone from their group had lost their way here in a foreign land and was captured by a local gang, and they wanted us to help.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna try to push this stream through much of the story as possible. Right? I'm gonna try to get through as much as possible.
It was clear there was more to the story, but we came anyway.
Who would have thought? It turned out to be true.
Lost? Captured. There must be some misunderstanding. Alas, this rumor was likely a destiny arranged by Madame Yao.
Did you just say Madame Yao? Do you mean the seer strategist from the Shenzhou Yutue?
I happened to hear of her back in Penacony too. They say she is the diviner general, one who lives in seclusion. Did the Alliance send her this time? Lady Tingyun, you stepped into such danger yourself. Do you have a vital mission?
You two are no strangers, so I will speak plainly. She's the one who sent me here on this mission. The Sinwish Syndicate invited the notorious Xianzhou's #1 assassin with the intention of hiring this person to participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the delegation's intelligence revealed that the person was none other than the Stellaron hunter, Blade.
I'm working on Arrow Rover and S6 Wartefi. I ain't gonna lie, I got a whole bunch of characters who I need to work on. I got my Arrow team, right? But I gotta work on my other one. My fusion team, which consists of I got Brenna and Lupa. I gotta build Lupa up more. Because I just pulled for her, but I ain't been no, leveling up her stuff yet. How you like the new planet? I like the new planet. Like, I ain't got no hate towards it. Right? Which is why I'm curious to react to those videos claiming that, oh, this world sucks, or that 4.0 is bad. Like, I gotta see what exactly was the problem with 4.0. Was it the story? Was it in-game content? Because we all know in-game content is going to be shielded towards the new stuff. Everyone knows this. So if we're still using that as an argument to be like, oh, this is bad because this, at this point, that's a dead argument. We can't even use that anymore as a barometer. To be like, oh, it's bad. We all know it's going to be shifted towards new stuff. Everyone knows this. This ain't nothing new. Nigga. It's the natural, spin of the dial. Which, Speaking of which, I find it so interesting that Withering Wave started shifting their in-game content towards like the Tomb Break stuff. Yet I ain't seen nobody talk about, oh, version 3 is bad because of this. Ain't that so interesting? So, now someone can tell me I'm a little off my rocker, but that's so interesting that no one says anything like that at all. So interesting.
Him?
I assumed the title to come here, to uncover why the Stellaron Hunters are involved, and how he will enter the game.
So, how's it going so far?
By sheer twists of fate, everything has gone smoothly so far. But as for what comes next, I still don't know anything either. Still, Madame Yow entrusted me with 3 pouches before I departed. Each said to hold a stratagem. Well, let us call them stratagems for now. And at this moment, it is time to open the second.
A strategy pouch?
So you revealed my identity after all. No worries, I've sent you some backup. Use them however you like. Open the 3rd pouch only after you've met the Sinwish Syndicate's boss.
That Tomb Break / Rupture is no different than Night Soul. I mean, I'd say that Night Soul... Oh, no, hold on, my bad. I'll say that the Rupture stuff from Wuwa... Oh, hold up. Oh, my bad. My brain's sitting here thinking about Rupture from Zenless. So I thought you were referring to Zenless and Tomb Break from Wuwa as same thing as Genshin's Night Soul, but you're not saying that. My bad. Since Wuwa lacks elemental reactions, they had to give the Tomb Break to all characters. But to get that extra damage, you need version 3 characters. Yeah, obviously. Right? Honestly, the whole element system in Wuwa is the most unnecessary thing in the entire game. Genuinely. Like, think about this. Let me explain more why it's irrelevant. Hold up. Let me have this real quick. I know this is gonna be a long playthrough, by the way. This ain't gonna be short. It's gonna be a long one. So, big game. The issue I have with the element stuff is that it holds no weight story-wise, right? For example, right, the spectral element. The spectral element is tied to manipulating, time, right? Rover already had that in their possession the moment they woke up. They didn't have to go obtain it at Mount Firmament from the Sentinel from there, right? They already had it off rip, which kind of sucks if you think about it, because it could have. And then let me get back to the main point. The main point is, like, the whole element aspect of Wuwa just doesn't feel like it makes sense. It feels like it was just thrown in for the sake of it. Like, there's no lore importance behind it, even though you can just speculate that what the power is tied to the element thanks to what other characters are doing with it, right? Which sucks when it should just be a main focus, a part of the lore of the world, right? Like when Rover obtained arrow power, right? It seems like he just absorbed it from Carthathea and then boom, I got it, right? But if he didn't absorb it and he already had it in his arsenal and just, turned it on, it's like, I mean, cool, you had it, but at the same time, it's like, what does arrow, what lore heavy stuff does the element of arrow have that's so important to the world, that ties itself to the world, to the Sentinel, to the Resonator? Like, you see what I'm talking about? Like, I don't feel any of that at all, which really sucks if you think about it. Because now, when Rover obtains fusion power, right, like, what does that mean? What does fusion represent as an element? Right? You see what I'm saying? Like, one, I don't need to feel that way when it comes down to Star Rail. I don't need to feel that way because Star Rail, the elements don't matter. The path matters, right? Genshin, elements matter. Zenless, elements don't really matter that much. Granted, it's very interesting how people are able to obtain this elemental power and even use ether as an element. So there's that to consider. It's very interesting. Maybe we'll, dive deeper into that lore as we proceed through the game. But you get the point I'm making, right? Wuwa's element system is by far the weakest. And it's just there for show. Anyway, let me read right quick. I'm going to speed read this. Actually, lunar damage is similar to Tomb Break. It did have relevance. It was scrapped in beta due to some reason. A system identical, if not similar to Genshin. Talking about elements. Spectral is given to him by the princess or queen. Power from the beginning. Oh yeah, that's right. They did get spectral power from her. Or it felt like they got their wave mark. I forgot what they call the wave mark thing. The tacit mark. There we go. Tacit mark. It seemed like they got their tacit mark from that queen or whatever freak, her whatever she is.
No wonder they also call Madame Yao the crosstalk general.
The what general?
It says the two of you will help me clear the way, so I can safely meet the Sinwish Syndicate's boss. What do you say?
This place is perilous. Of course, we will accompany you, Miss Tingyun. As for the Stellaron Hunters, I too find them intriguing. Dan Heng, will you help me gather a bit more information?
Of course. Thank you, Sunday.
I gotta say, this place is decorated with a touch of style.
The gang does not always flaunt brute force. More often, they need to flaunt wealth.
I mean, that's true. I mean, look at Tokyo Revengers, which, in my opinion, Tokyo Revengers was a good watch. I just was like, bro, the MC, like, hold up, let me, before we continue the story, who here has watched Tokyo Revengers? Let it be known now, before I proceed forward with my words. Me up to season 1. Don't mind spoilers. Haven't watched, but I heard about the MC. I can't stand that punk at Takamichi. Okay, since I'm getting at least a few of y'all responding, I'm going to now go on my little rant that I have. I will say this. I gave... Hold up, let me enter in here. I gave that nigga Takamichi so much benefit of the doubt. So much of it. Up until that moment in the story. It was the final season, by the way. Where this nigga saw them driving down the street full speed on the bike, bat in hand. The second dude behind him had the bat in hand. This nigga was told by Mikey, yo, protect my little sister while I'm over here having this conversation with this nigga, right? That's what he was supposed to do. That nigga was like, nah, twin, duck down. Oh, the bat wasn't even for him. And guess what? They sat there and cracked. They sat there and cracked his little sister up across the cranium with the bat, and she died. I swear on everything. I was like, no. No, you didn't. I know you've been a chump. I know you've been a loser this entire time. You had one cool moment. Or probably you had about 2 cool moments. Bro, you had one job to do, and you wasn't close to her at all. Knowing that you see the nigga coming down the street with a bike, you're already thinking in your head, hold up, who that is? You don't run to the sister, be like, I got you. Instead, you dodge to save your old skin and let her die? I was like, no. No, you didn't. After that, bro, the war in comment sections across YouTube, from reaction channel to reaction channel, was something else. Everyone had the same thought process of, bro, what the crap are you doing? You let her die. There was no accident done, no nothing. You purposefully let her die to save your skin. Then niggas in comment section started spoiling what happens in the manga, just to up their MC being like, no, he had this cool moment at the end of season 3 where this nigga, the opposition, dies ironically being hit by a truck. which was the spoiler that I got. Which honestly, I think that kind of hit me in my soul to be like, no, I ain't about to finish watching the show because I was at the end. I was like at the end where everything was about to end. Seriously, I was like right there, probably like a couple episodes, 2, 3, 4 episodes before it ended. After that, I was just like, bruh, miss me with that. This is like, I think that's like one of the only anime that I haven't finished purely because of spoiler. I probably subconsciously think of that as my reason for why. Irritating to see that. I know every other harem MC, every other shonen MC, even that nigga Invincible, that nigga Mark from Invincible, even he wouldn't have just let that happen. And that nigga go through hell and back. Like, what are we talking about here? You just let her die? How can you be Captain Save-A-Ho when you've been out here trying to save your girlfriend's life from every other terrible timeline that's happened, and you're not about to risk your life, put your life on the line to save Mikey's sister? You know, the dog of your group? The nigga that's on demon time? Anything happen? I swear he had every right to light that nigga Takamichi up on the spot. I'm surprised he didn't beat the snot out of him. Left him for dead. I'm surprised he didn't do it. It was like, bro, what? And then it's like, if you want to talk about a character whose whole job is to be the cameraman in the story, it's literally Takamichi. Niggas accuse Genshin's Traveler as being the cameraman who gets saved by the shiny new characters. No. Go look at that nigga Takamichi from Tokyo Revengers. The amount of times he's been saved by these dog niggas, right? These niggas who are in middle school, by the way, they're not grown adults. All of them are in middle school going into high school. Just to let that be clear, right? These middle schoolers are styling on him. Nothing but swag. Nothing but demon time. 24/7 every time they on screen. They'll fold a nigga for less. And you're telling... Oh my goodness, hold on. I just realized another thing that really pissed me off. There was another thing that pissed me off about Takamichi. Is this nonsense of him hanging around these niggas who know how to box, but yet he did not bother learning, yo, let me learn how to fight from y'all. Let me learn how to fight from these middle schoolers. Teach me how to squabble. This nigga didn't do any of that the entire time. I understand what the author was going for, but bro, even a nigga who don't know how to fight should learn how to pick up how to fight. Shoot, give that nigga Takamichi a weapon for crying out loud. Let him use a bat. Let him use something he's comfortable with to, you know, defend himself and other people with. He'd be a cooler MC because of that. Give him a shield. Do that. Let him use a shield in combat. Even if he can't punch, let him be a shield because he's like supposed to be resilient in the terms of like he doesn't give up. Well, guess what? A shield doesn't give up. Give that nigga a shield. Anyway, let me read. Hold on. There's more. Hold up. Let me go back in time. This here like a mixture of his boss from Genshin and Farina. Bro didn't do a hit. I didn't even understand what the F was going on. I watched it so long ago, but it sounds like a skill issue. Sometimes I forgot that he's even MC. Hey, sir. Oh, what's up? Hello, new people who are here watching the stream. Hello. I got spoiled too, but I didn't care. I just need to see how you can get chocolate. Oh, that's a little vile. These girls, by don't even play other gacha games and glaze their games like it's the only gacha game. I mean, talking about Time Loop was only made by one and setting new standards. Who's worse, him or Rent a Girlfriend MC? I haven't watched Rent a Girlfriend, but I do know about the MC. I feel like Takamichi is the worst between the two, purely because he let someone die that he could have easily saved. Versus the other guy. The other guy just ain't got no type of self-respect for himself. And doesn't know how to, like, man up. Granted, apparently in the manga, he apparently did man up. And, like, put his foot down and, like, you know, started being assertive. Apparently. So, there's that. Nowadays, anyway, don't have good OTs. Yo, you gonna play FGO ever? I've tried playing FGO one time. I just didn't like the gameplay of it. So I just stuck to like watching the anime for it. Can you believe if I say that there were many gacha games out there that surpasses the standard of war, lore, and world building? Of course I would believe it. His writer ruined his own manga. Anyway, I got that ran off my chest. Let us proceed forward with the story.
Before I even realized, the scenery of Dunkbrook became unrecognizable. Back then, who would have imagined iron hulks running wild on the streets? Let alone us gang members being treated like vermin.
You didn't call us here just to reminisce, did you?
Of course not. Please forgive Korstide's rude little test.
I want to stand 10 toes and say Taiju Shiba is the GOAT. I forgot who that was in Tokyo Revengers. I may have to search that name up so I can remember who he looked like. Yes, I'm not saying that because he had me in a chokehold when I saw him. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that narrow-minded fella never understands why young people flock to things that come from other planets. Like Megatron, the Masked Heroes, and the Astral Express. What he does not see is that while cosmic novelties are more enticing, big shots of hail from the cosmos are even more fearsome. Wouldn't you agree?
You're a clever one, so there's no point in keeping up this charade. We're not Xianzhou's #1 assassins. You knew that already, didn't you?
Yeah, I might not live as long as those Xianzhou folks, but I got a decent eye for sizing people up. You may not be the #1 assassins, right? But your skills surpass even such assassins.
Well, at least that nigga can see the truth. Anyway, let me read. Blue hair leader of the Black Dragons, older brother, 116, but looks like we're running. Oh, you talking about him? Yeah, that nigga was devious. I will say this: the fact that he was beating on his siblings, knowing that though, like he was like, I guess they were the only family they had each other. They didn't have no parents. The fact that he was beating on his siblings was freaking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. If I was that nigga brother, I would be fighting him on the daily. Like, no, nigga, you're not about to put your hands on me. Don't you treat me like no damn child. I don't give a crap that you're muscular. You better beat me to death then if you think you gonna put your hands on me, nigga. No. Shoot, if my fist don't hurt, I'm gonna grab a chair and slam it across you. I'm surprised neither sibling, nor the little brother or the sister, had that type of mentality. Granted, I will say this though. Little sis, she got my respect. She was willing to stab that nigga. But you know what? I like the fact that he did have a bit of a change in himself after that whole fight at the church, right? He started moving a little differently. Granted, that's only after the, like, Takemichi went back to the future, right? Which, oh my goodness. I forgot that freaking Tokyo Revengers had a time loop / time travel shenanigan stuff going on there. So, I guess by, the Nigerian perspective's logic, I guess Tokyo Revengers must be the better story compared to Withering Waves because they set a new standard, right? Ah, my goodness. Anyway, back to the point, right? I did like the fact that, I think another aspect I did like about his character was that he was clearly someone who did take his faith very seriously. It's just the way he was going about it just wasn't it, right? You can tell he was a little twisted. Chat forgot to like the stream and forgot to unsubscribe. Why? I want to say something so bad, but I don't want to spoil it. Spoil it for what? The Honkai story, or was it for blah blah blah? What you call it? Tokyo Revengers. Because if it's Tokyo Revengers stuff, you can spoil it.
So I don't care who you are. I pay good money for a sharp blade, but I don't give a fig about its bread.
And where do you intend to use this blade?
I'm the Sinwish Syndicate.
What?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for bloodshed. Instead, I I intend to perform surgery on the Sinwish Syndicate. Look here.
Oh, that's interesting. Hold up. Let me read. You seen Windbreakers? I've seen at least the first couple of episodes of it. I haven't seen anything beyond the whole fight at the team fight episodes. I haven't seen anything beyond that. I guess I kind of lost interest in the anime after that because there was other things I was watching at the time. I think I may have been watching Kill la Kill around the same time. Which Kill la Kill is gas. Go watch it. You need to go watch it. Genuinely, seriously. Anyone who's never watched it, go watch it. What are you doing? Don't stop watching the stream. Go watch it now. Leave the stream. Go watch it. Don't come back until you finish it. Anyway. Anyway, back to the point. Tokyo Revengers, yeah. Taiji, who ends up joining Toman and has a full-blown redemption arc. I love that. Hopefully he says sorry to his little sister and brother. Especially when he was like smacking her around the church. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, through certain connections, I secured this mass correlation. Yeah, the entry pass to the Eonic game. Yeah, some covet this treasure, while others fear it as a curse.
Oh, I will say this though. There was the one character I did like from Windbreaker that I really thought was really cool was the dude with the orange glasses. Because when he wrote up, he had that like Gojo energy about himself. But of course, that didn't really last too long until we like got deeper into the story related to him as a character, right? But like I did love his introduction; it was great.
Now you claim the name of Xiancho's #1 assassin, so surely you came for this. You want the god's reward, don't you?
You are our employer. Therefore, the festival's prize should rightfully be yours. What do you want from the Eon, Mr. Polewave?
Eon? I harbor no such an unrealistic desire. I'll leave this prize for you to claim as your reward. I'm happy enough to share in a bit of your glory. Whether you win or lose, all I ask is that when the press comes a-knocking, you say this. You were sponsored by the Sandwich Syndicate of Toughbrook. That is enough for me.
So this is a sponsorship deal? The Sinwish Syndicate only wants fame?
Since we are not truly in your employ, are you not afraid we might break our promise and ignore your request?
If you truly cared nothing for what I asked, why even raise the question, huh? As I said before, I may not have the long life of the Shinto people, but I do know how to judge people.
One more question from me, please. Why are you so set on chasing fame?
In plain Arcadia, imagination exists due to wish power. And that wish power comes from the attention, curiosity, and demands humans place upon these imaginations. The Sinwish Syndicate was founded to provide for those imaginations who were ignored, had no wish power, and were not needed by humanity.
Oh, I see.
Unfortunately, ever since that seashell woman rose to power, our path of blood and violence had run its course. That's why I want the Sinwish Syndicate to take on a new form. One that will draw more attention than ever before. The Sinwish Strangeling Pension Foundation, huh? What do you think of the name?
It's a cozy and heartwarming name.
So, will the three of you, accept this job?
I mean, it sounds like a good bargain. He realized, yo, I gotta change the game.
Wave's goal is surprisingly grounded. A gang leader won't survive this long by relying on bodyguards. It's about having a sharp instinct for survival.
He wants to launder his gang clean, but that will not be easy. In my view, the underboss may not see eye to eye with his boss. My thanks to you both. With your protection, I managed to leave without harm. Yet, we carried off the mask meant for the so-called Xianzhou's #1 assassin. When I think of it that way, this mask feels thorny in my hands.
That man. He seeks to enter the Phantom Moon Games? What does he plan to do?
Oh yeah, I forgot. That nigga got beef with Dong Hung. He's about to find Dong Hung and penetrate him without his consent. It's about to be wild.
Whatever his purpose, this matter is grave. I'm afraid I must take my leave for now and report to General Yao Guang before making any decisions.
I'm gonna say this: Dong Hung better not be caught lacking in these streets. That's all I'm saying. He better not be like, oh man, I dropped my phone. Hold on, let me bend down to pick it up. He better not get caught lacking like that. Next thing he know, the blade gonna be pulling up behind him saying, don't move, don't move. Look, like I caught you lacking. I planned for you to drop your phone. Just to pull up behind you like this. You think I'm gonna let you get away like I let you get away last time? You thought wrong. Last time I let you escape with courtesy. Cause that woman Jingli Yu was here last time, but she ain't here this time. She ain't got my attention. None of that. You got my attention. So you ready to get these back shots or what? It's gonna be villainous.
No need for that. I've been waiting here for you all for some time.
Madam Yao, you came in person?
Well, you see, I must admit I passed false information to the two behind you, sending them on a wild goose chase. I should personally ask for their forgiveness. As for why I am here, Miss Tingyun, you still have not opened the third pouch, have you?
That's true.
Whatever they give you, just take it all and bring them to me.
What kind of after-the-fact strategy is this?
General, had you spoken plainly, Sunday and I would never have refused you. Why did you lie to us and claim that someone was lost and captured?
I'm agreeing with the honor one of your recent video now. Why? It's because of the joke I just said? If so, it is what it is.
I didn't lie. If not for the appearance of the former Vidyadhara High Elder and the runaway master of Penacony, Miss Tingyun would still be trapped in those brutes' endless probing. Her being lost and captured was exactly the future I divined. I also foresaw bloodshed awaiting the Sinwish Syndicate. Had it come true, it would have been because Miss Tingyun failed to restrain her strength during the clash. Yet, with you two here, the gangsters' lives were spared.
Did you see the video that said Kill la Kill is just Sonic Adventures 2? I've never played Sonic Adventures 2, but I've never seen such a video like that, because that sounds blasphemous. Because last time I checked, Sonic Adventures don't use, fan service. I mean, they use fan service, but not in the way that you think, obviously.
You even foresaw the anomaly with my body.
Sometimes even when fate is foreseen, it cannot be changed. Fortunately, things did not come to the worst. As for Mr. Sunday, I've heard so much about you. With my 1,000 feathered eyes, I had the privilege of watching the broadcast of your entire god-ascending feat in Penacony from far away. Truly magnificent.
Let's not speak of that misstep anymore, General. Rather, we have brought back the mask, as you asked. How do you intend to use it? Surely not just to hold it and block the Stellaron Hunter's entry.
That was the plan, but from one cost spring 100 outcomes. Now that the mask is in my hands, there are many possibilities. What do you say about using it to lure Blade here and strike him down together? Or perhaps...
Are you even live? My FYP didn't notify me about this. No, that's what YouTube does that sometime. YouTube doesn't notify people when I'm streaming, even if the notification bell is on. Well, actually, y'all can say this right now in the comments in the chat right now. Who here knew that I was streaming before I posted the link to the stream in the Discord? And let's ignore the fact that I said I was going to stream tonight. Like, did your notification for YouTube go off saying, oh, he's streaming? Hit 1 for yes, 2 for no.
I could wear the mask myself and personally compete in the Phantom Moon Games. That'd be interesting, right? Each mask used is gone for good. The Stellaron hunters will be left with a real headache. That'd be truly killing two birds with one stone.
Madam Yao, this is deadly business. It's no laughing matter.
Deadly? Miss Tingyun, that is exactly why I am here. Not to put blade in his grave, that is. His ties to the Xianzhou have long since frayed. There was no need for me to snatch someone else's assignment and come here only for his sake.
Snatch someone else's assignment?
So the Xianzhou envoy was supposed to be someone else?
To be frank, this journey to Plain Arcadia was meant for Jingyuan, the divine foresight. The Luofu Cloud Knights recently returned from the great battle against Iron Tomb, and the honor should have been his. Yet, before his departure, I cast several divinations on all parties involved and received this result.
Incineration, death, abandonment. I may not know divination, but even I can tell that there is no good omen.
Unfortunately, the two top diviners of the Yuchui and the Luofu, in other words, my junior soror, Fu Xuan, and I, cross-checked each other's extrapolations and came to the same astonishing conclusion. An Arbiter General will fall in this Arcadia of elation.
Even so, you're still taking the mission meant for Jingyuan?
Yes. I contacted the Marshal and took over the task. I've simply never seen such a bizarre fate and wanted to witness it.
Even if it means your death?
It's only death. If I can die in these Phantom Moon Games to achieve a moment of godhood, then my death won't have sullied the Xianzhou's honor. Miss Tingyun, hand me the mask.
Weave. Uh-oh. God, that nigga lagging.
Well done. You have hit your fitness goal. Another active and fulfilling day.
Sorry, Sunday. My body instinctively sensed danger.
Okay, so from what we've seen from this new general, she loves playing pranks. She loves being funny, apparently.
Once the mask for joining the Phantom Moon Games is worn, it binds tightly to the supplicant and manifests the shape of the wearer's soul. I read something like this in the Views of the Universe from a Star Skiff. It's confirmed now. This mask is indeed genuine. Congratulations, Mr. Sunday. You're now a supplicant in the Aeonic game.
What exactly are you trying to do, Seer Strategist? Twice now you've acted without warning. Do you mean to make an enemy out of the Astral Express?
Dan Heng, let me take care of this.
Yes, or farm. Show these peasants why you became a god. Anywho.
Sunday, are you planning to fight?
Oh my goodness, the equal rights and equal left's about to go stupid. Yo, if he backhand slap her right now, I'd be shocked.
Don't worry, I'm no match for this general.
Damn, never mind.
General Yao Guang, how do you pierce my thoughts? I ran a check with my tuning, and there were no signs of any outside intrusion.
They say a diviner can't read hearts. I call that the excuse of mediocrity. Mr. Sunday, you're fascinated by the Phantom Moon Games. You even wondered, what if I wore this mask? Didn't you?
You can even divine thoughts like that?
No, I'm simply good at seeing using my eyes. Though Mr. Sunday never asked to examine the mask, he's glanced at it at least 3 times since we started the conversation. Given the character and manners of someone as noble as him, I can't think of any motive for this action but genuine interest.
Oh man. Sunday's still on his plan of like creating a paradise for humanity, right? So he probably was thinking, yo, what if I obtain the power of this eon for one moment? Could I create that paradise that I've been seeking to create? That's probably the thought process he had, right?
Sunday?
Yes, I did think of it. For a moment, I even considered putting it on.
So, I merely gave you what you desired. This is no trap. It's just an unexpected gift. During the Phantom Moon Games, I'll give every ounce of aid I can to help you seize your chance to have an audience with the Eon.
General Yao Guang, as far as I know, throwing out heavy profits first is usually a lure to make others lose. We've only just met. I don't understand why you'd go this far.
Why belittle yourself? Every move I've made is to carve a sliver of possibility from the impossible. With my eye of Ishvara, I see you're the only one in this land who doesn't need to do a thing for me. Simply acting on your own will can bring change.
Your own will?
Indeed. Dan Heng, I do want to learn more about this world.
Oh my goodness gracious. Please do not tell me that Sunday is really on his path of creating his little paradise for all of humanity. I ain't gonna lie, I loved his boss fight. Is the story really about to focus on him doing this now? Because he didn't do nothing, or rather, he barely did anything throughout the entirety of Amphorius. He did help a little bit, but he didn't really do much, right? If we are now focusing on his character to do this, bro, I've been saying this crap since the jump. I've been saying that Sunday is the Star Rail equivalent to the Heavenly Principles. I've been saying this for the longest, right? Because of like certain things that happen in Penacony from symbolisms and whatnot. That just like, it feels correct that this nigga is the Star Rail equivalent to the Heavenly Principles, right? It just feels like it is. It seems like it is too. Again, symbolism and whatnot that he got going on. Ooh, and knowing that you could create something out of art and it can literally manifest and become real. Who's to say such power could not create a whole planet, a whole world even, with his own fundamental rules and laws that he created, being like, oh, things have to be this way, that way. Hey, who said the firmament isn't something that was just drawn up through a painting and then brought to life? Yes, I know I'm a little going off the deep end right now because, you know, lore and all that other shit. My assumptions are going wild. But still, though, the mere idea of the possibility being true is high as crap right now. Oh yeah, what's your delusional expectation for Nicole? In terms of her gameplay, I don't really know what to expect. Probably she flapping her angel wings, causing fire. Really not too sure. I gotta wait until I see like her gameplay to even give a opinion about her, honestly. Anyway, you get the point I'm making throughout this whole thing. It was only choice, but I thought Halo can't make good villains. Story, she's from Hyperborea. Oh, I know that she's from there, obviously. Oh, what else? Did I miss anything? Rise up and
Because this world of elation fascinates me. Is plain Arcadia truly a paradise? An Arcadia that its name claims. I once pursued a mistaken vision of paradise with stubborn resolve. Even now, I can't say for sure what a true paradise should look like. That's why I want to see with my own eyes whether this Arcadia lives up to its name.
So then, as long as Mr. Sunday acts, that omen of death Madame Yao foresaw.
Of course it would still come to pass. Did you think just a lavish gift could let you stroll out of Destiny's shackles alive?
Pardon me for butting in, but does the Xianzhou know about this?
This is such serious business. I'd never make this decision on my own. I've talked it over with the 6 charioteers of the Yuchue. If something happens to me, I'll line up a solid successor. She headed to the Yuchue on the day I left on this mission, just in case anything went wrong. There, with the other potential successors picked by the 6 charioteers, she'll train at the Omniscience Sapientia Academe in divination arts, war strategies, and civil governance.
You mean Lady Fushuan? She'd take over the Yuchue after you?
Fushuan? What Fushuan? If I don't make it back from this trip, maybe Qingchue from the Law Fu Divination Commission could take the seer strategist position and command the Yuchue.
the disrespect to my girl is crazy.
Qingchue and Yuchue. Ooh, what a perfectly rhymed match. As for the details, shall we discuss this somewhere else, you three?
She already told me some. Who's Fei Shao or Fei Xuan? Like, bro, the disrespect cannot be allowed. No one gonna disrespect my shorty around here. Oh, Silverwolf. Oh, dang.
Map says the Ashen Detective Agency should be right here. But why is there just a magazine publisher's office?
Holy for holy! Big drama hit Raffia Academy!
A furbo? Taking photos? You really can find anything in the land blessed by Aha. Let's go ask for directions.
Another shorty that I've been dying to get on my account. But knowing that she's gonna have another 5-star version of herself come out soon, it's best that I wait for her 5-star version to come out. Even though I am gonna pull for Sparksy.
Let's get down to business. I can stroll around.
Oh, wait a minute, what? That was something I could fight, right?
Let's get down to business.
I can't squabble? Come on. The squabble is going to be immaculate.
Hey, little furbo. Know if there's an Ashen Detective Agency nearby?
Beats me. But if I find 10,000 credits on the ground, I might recall the spot.
10,000 for directions? Fine. Job first. Oh, wow. Looks like 10,000 credits from my account just hopped to end up in yours for no reason. Now, spill.
Who did you pick for your free 5-star? I picked E1 Sparkle.
Whoa! Generous, miss. The place you're looking for is upstairs. That detective's renting my boss's space for his agency. But he's zonked out in the day, and his doors are locked at night. No clue how he earns any money. Maybe he's a vampire?
So they're closed? Then how do I meet this Ashen detective?
Beats me. But if I find 50,000 credits on the ground, I might recall that too.
Bro, threaten this nigga life right now. Screw all this paying this nigga all this money.
You stinky furbo, begging for a smack, scamming our guest!
Time to go!
Hi, I'm Narrator, receptionist at the Ashen Detective Agency. I'm the assistant of that Mr. Detective.
Not these banana nah niggas. Oh my goodness.
Narrator, what sane person gives their pet that name?
That would be the dude upstairs. By the way, that mangy furbo didn't fleece you, right?
Oh, let me say this. I don't know how people really feel about the whole Banana Na quest with Rappa. I don't really understand if people actually had a good, or rather a fair take about that story quest. Because of the fact that at the time we just finished Penacony and people were coming to the realization that, oh, you know what, Penacony actually wasn't really the best. It was called Pikacony thanks to like its certain moments in the story, but like as a whole it was, you know, a little iffy, right? So I don't know if anyone actually gave it like a fair review and critique. I just know people were just hated it. I loved it. It gets stuck in my head. People hate that banana quest. I wish we knew more about Dr. Primate. Banana sounds fun. Banana nah, banana nah, nah. I'm about to stop. I'm about to get tongue tied. But anyway, I think the quest was fine, personally, because one, we got to learn about Rappa. We got to learn a little bit more about the Galaxy Rangers, I think, and learned a little bit more about the what's called it, the Gene Society, and like one of its members. It was better than Amphoria's quest. That's a bold claim. I'm gonna say that right now.
It did. A full 10,000.
Do you want me to catch that sneaky furbo for you and get your money back?
Nah, save your breath. Got it fixed. Money's back in my account, plus the last 26.5 credits from that guy's account balance.
Oh, she snatched money from that nigga. Awesome. That's right. I did love the stuff we did learn about Rappa personally, and everything she thought was just like a virus worm, like skewing her perception of things, like the whole ninja stuff. It was actually really sad when a Galaxy Ranger found her in that lab or whatever, talking all that nonsense. It was really sad. And Rap's story was good, better than Amphoria's. Question mark? Zero rage bait.
Not bad, Punklordian hacker.
You seem pretty knowledgeable. So, would you mind showing me the way?
This way, please, Ms. Hacker. Sorry.
Let's get down to business.
Oh. Wait, so clearly there's an enemy on the street. Oh, is that one in the corner, I guess. Hold up. Is there...
let's get down to business.
Okay, damn. Can't even walk down the street? Seriously?
Sorry, but you will have to take a side path. The landlord of this magazine office fled to dodge his debts, and creditors have been storming in one after another. In the end, Mr. Detective sealed the front door entirely.
I learned how dangerous mimetic viruses are. Oh yeah, that too. Forgot that's what they called them.
So, there's even a shooting button. That's interesting. Why are there so many furbos?
They're all employees of this magazine company.
Why does this scene feel like a punishment round from a game?
Office survival's way more brutal than any game.
That nigga about to get shot. Oh my goodness. Unless he's getting blackmailed. With that in mind, I just realized something. Okay, it doesn't go work like that. Alright. Okay.
This is where the detective lives?
Yes, his office and living quarters are one and the same. It is a little shabby, I admit. At this hour, he is probably fast asleep. Visitors here are rare indeed.
Visitors being rare. That really does sound a little sad.
Please, come with me. I will wake him at once. Time to get up.
Oh, cousin.
Mr. Ashvale.
Times do I have to say it? Just leave the delivery at the door. To disturb my sleep?
Mr. Ashvale, this lady is not here for food delivery.
The fact that he had Silverwolf shaking in her boots is crazy. Oh man, she thought she was about to get into a boss fight.
Oh, then she must be here to kill me.
I'm not gonna lie, my guy got it on. You see the ice on the wrist? The rings on the finger? Oh my goodness. Tough. I gotta use this as the thumbnail for the next set of streams. Oh yeah.
Not that either.
Also, yeah, the fact that the homie sleeps in a freezer is wild. That's crazy. He got some ice cream in there?
What do you mean, sadly?
Not here to deliver food and not here to kill me. How strange. Oh, then you must be a client. You are here to hire me for a case.
Your order of guesses is a little heartbreaking. Yes, I am here to commission you. Something has been stolen.
Oh, what did you lose?
A person, along with an ancient mask that should have been mine.
Interesting. Are you here to join the Fantasy Moon Games?
At that moment, a cloud of suspicion rises in the detective's mind. Who exactly is this girl?
Mr. N, stop the voiceover when we're talking business.
Oh, stop! You pay me 900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas just for this, don't you?
Yes, but at least throw me a few clues while you work. Between the detective and their assistant, at least one of them should know a thing or two about deduction, right?
A name flashed through the otherwise empty mind of the detective. This unremarkable-looking girl was, in fact, one of the top 10 most wanted terrorists on the IPC's bounty list, a Stellaron hunter.
Hold up, I need to say this. Because I only just now realized what the freak was going on. Okay. The fact that they had the music building up in the background as he's narrating was a very nice touch. I like that. Cause I was like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. And then the music started building up. I was like, oh, wait a minute, I get it. I see what he's doing. Obviously, he's narrating, but like I didn't know to like what extent he's doing it.
Kafka!
What?
Silverwood! Mr. Ashvale, did you get your head caught in the fridge door or something?
I feel like I need to wipe my personal data again.
One of the Interastral Peace Corporation's most wanted fugitives with the highest bounties comes to commission a broke detective who... I have seen plenty of stories like this. So, the next thing would be me getting dragged into a massive conspiracy and forced to run for my life, right?
Drop the paranoia. I came to you because I hacked into the Security Bureau's criminal record system. What I found was shocking. In all those bizarre police cases, you were hired again and again. The curious case of the Harmony Sect Communion, the mystery of the Ghost Bullet Worm Express, the serial ghost resurrection incident, the super non-serial locked room murders at Cookie House, you helped solve them all. You may not be the most famous, but you're probably the most capable detective around here, right?
Is nothing private anymore. Whatever, tell me, how did you lose your mask?
Today was supposed to be our meeting with the Sinwish Syndicate.
All right, now let's talk about the commission fee.
Excuse me, I haven't even finished my sentence yet.
A true great detective can know a case without ever leaving the room.
I want to slap this nigga across the face. How stupid he is. Look at the smug look on his face. He says something extremely dumb, then he just smirks. Nigga, what? You lucky she'll slap the taste out your mouth. Like, bro, what? Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. A true cornball.
While he sleeps, I gather the intel.
Not the nod.
We have the basics about today's fiasco with the Sinwish Syndicate. And those 3 Cienjo #1 assassins who scammed the mask.
Can you handle it? Money is not a problem. Do you take dirty money?
Sorry, no dirty money. And please do not withdraw your payment plus the account balance after paying.
Oh, then how about this? This is the IPC's turf, right? Turn me in for the bounty. You take the reward, and I bolt afterward. We Stellaron hunters sometimes use that trick to raise funds.
Oh my goodness, seriously? That's crazy.
Or maybe we could discuss the possibility of taking dirty money. 30 million credits? Pay us after the work's done.
Deal. I'll try to get that money over the next few days. Here's my contact info. Update me the moment you have any news.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this Asheville character may be the second male character I pull for that I really like in the entire game. Granted, I've already pulled for other male characters, obviously, but I feel like he's gonna be my second most wanted male character after Finon.
Pay us after the work? When did our office have a rule like that?
That rule got made just now. Oh, my dear Mr. M, did you truly want to take dirty money? I have come up with another way to make money. Let me reach out to a certain big shot first. Madam Pearl, I've obtained solid intel.
Not him working with Madam Pearl. Oh my lord.
Mr. Asheville, the chance of you initiating a call at this hour is under 5%.
Archer? I mean, Archer was already anticipated for me to get for free anyway. I'm more so referring to characters I would like spend my pulls on.
Let me guess. Perhaps you are finally ready to consider my offer.
The offer of the robotic cheeks? Possibly? Oh my goodness.
No, I found the trail of the Stellaron hunters. They are here in plain Arcadia, and they even plan to crash the Moon games. I can send you her coordinates quietly, without anyone noticing.
Quietly, without anyone noticing.
The Moon games? The moment your IPC chose to speedrun it, it was fated to be more than just a game of fun. You want me to take part? That is asking a bit much of an old man.
We should have taken that hacker's deal earlier and turned her in for the bounty.
An unexpected bonus. So Pearl still has other masks hidden away. That makes things much easier. Seems that listening in on one's partners after wrapping up business is a habit worth keeping. Hey, lady, where are you?
Did you find the mask?
Not yet, but I've got a new lead. We might have lost one mask, so I just need to find another.
Fine. Promise me this. Next time, don't take contracts on the dark web using names like Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Oh. Wait, so that wasn't Blade that was using that name or that title. It was Silverwolf. Okay, that's interesting to know.
Okay. By the way, can you tell me what script Elio gave you this time?
A completely blank page.
So, what you're saying is that this Miss Sparksy, who was originally just a virtual avatar, has now crossed into reality and taken entire school staff and students hostage. I get it. So it's just a typical case of the idiogenerative imaginary phenomenon.
Oh, my bad. I had to rewind just so I can see what they said about Elio's script because I kind of missed it. He said, okay, she said, okay, by the way, can you tell me what script Elio gave you this time? And he said a completely blank page. So no one can actually foresee. So there's no they don't have a script to follow. So they're just freestyling it right now. And I think Sunday may play a role in this fate that's happening on this planet because of what he's after, right?
Yeah, you could say that according to the old superstition. Modern science believes that when something receives excessive attention, it would suddenly gain life and becomes an imagine due to the accumulation of too much wish power.
Oh, also, yeah, I saw that stuff for like Blade from Fortnite. That nigga got done so dirty. I don't want to ever see that again. The cold-hearted, blank-faced, stoic Blade over here doing TikTok dances is disgusting.
What kind of modern science is that supposed to be?
Plain Arcadia's modern science, of course. Outworld visitors might find this kind of thing strange, but it's not exactly rare around here. Certain historical eras had Imagine popping up non-stop like mushrooms after a shower. Things are different now, but if you're not careful, you might still find characters from popular comics suddenly show up in the flesh.
Also, for that to go on even further, right? Like, now I didn't even think about it, because this is actually very interesting. If fictional characters can come to life in this world, thanks to the power that like this world has going on, which I'm pretty sure that is directly tied to the Aeon of Elation, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. How did the human population continue growing, right? Because if fictional characters can become real, right, and become real living people, why in the world? The only thing that would make sense is that people will still be able to reproduce even with the fictional characters that become real, and the population still grew because of that. But like, how would they be compatible if they're just fictional characters? They shouldn't be real, or shouldn't be able to do that. Well, I guess maybe I'm putting too much thought into this thought process, but I'm just trying to understand, how could a world like this even exist and the human population doesn't like get cut in half because of it? Because humans wouldn't be, well, certain individuals, not everybody, would be like, shoot, I can just create for me the partner I want just by drawing on a paper and, bringing them to life. Oh wow, that's gonna be easy. Right? Again, maybe I'm thinking about it too much, but it's just a thought process that came across my brain.
Sorry. Used a bit of jargon there. Idiogenitive here means something born of chance and circumstance.
You question mark? No, I ain't saying me. Of course not.
These imaginae arise from incidental events. That's quite different from progenitive imaginae, which reproduce by having artists draw their offspring.
Wait, what did he just say? Hold up. Okay, so there are some imaginae born from from chance and certain circumstances, and then you have other ones that are born from artists drawing their offspring. Okay.
Heading out? Where to? Oh, you mean going to Graphi Academy to arrest this illegal imaginae? We can't. I just received notice from the Department of Aberration Defense. The first supplicant of these Phantasmoon games has revealed herself. And she's none other than Miss Sparksy, the one you mentioned.
Listen. Before y'all even throw no judgment my way, do know that y'all a bunch of gooners as well. Y'all play gotcha games, for crying out loud.
Although you're honored guests on the Astral Express, you seem completely unfamiliar with the laws and customs of this world. During the Phantasmoon games, we do not traditionally interfere with supplicants' actions. That's their privilege. In other words, since she's a supplicant, we security officers can't do anything unless she causes actual harm.
She took out an entire school.
He's saying she took a school hostage, but the intel I have says otherwise. Oh, right. The news broadcast is about to start. Here to watch?
This nigga literally said, but our intel says otherwise. My nigga, you're talking to one of the victims who was caught up in the damn hostage takeover and was being directly threatened by the individual in question.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. I'm your host, Snowy.
We've entered year 1999 of the Arcadian calendar. What an exciting time. Just one more year until the new millennium.
Over 500 years ago, a famous prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can Plain Arcadia safely make it through this crucial year?
I'm going to assume that devil is the Lord Ravager of Destruction who seeks to destroy Elation.
You idiot! Are you cursing our viewers? They didn't tune in to hear your fear-mongering nonsense. Just read the news and stick to it.
Yes! Incredibly, after just 15 years, the Phantasy Moon is full again, and the time for the Phantasy Moon Games is upon us once more. Surely a blessing from the master relation upon this Arcadia!
Which supplicants will appear in these Phantasy Moon Games? And what mind-blowing miracles will they bring to everyone? With permission from the Department of Aberration Defense, we'll be following and reporting on the Phantasy Moon Games from start to finish. Just now, the first masked supplicant has appeared.
How intriguing! Who are they, and where did they come from? Let's take a look. Wow! Internet-famous streamer Miss Sparksy announced 2 hours ago that she's donning a mask to become a supplicant. The Department of Aberration Defense has confirmed the news is authentic.
As an ideogenitive imagine, Miss Sparksy's birth wasn't approved by the Department of Aberration Defense. But that hardly matters at this point. What sort of miracle does this live streamer plan to produce during the Phantasy Moon Games? Let's switch over to her stream and see.
Before the stream even starts, has anybody here ever watched Chained Soldier? I'm pretty sure some of y'all have. I ain't gonna lie, it's so good.
Yoo-hoo! And we're back from the commercial break. A big thank you to Love Insurance for being the title sponsor of today's Sparkstacular Arcadian Adventures live stream.
Look at all them viewers she's getting in her stream right now. Them niggas breaking the number right now. Season 2 has been great, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, the whole fight between the... Sorry, a little bit of a spoiler, but y'all gonna forget anyway, because some of y'all may not even remember this, you know, within the next couple hours, cause, you know, some mundane stuff of your memory just go dashing away into the wind. Right? But, Season 2 has been great. I love the fight between, like, the family. I forgot what the name of the family was called. I forgot. But, I'm not gonna lie. I love the grandma of the family, which I was shocked to find out that she was the grandma of the family. But like, bro, her whole attitude towards everything was like, oh my goodness. She over here sucking out life force from plants and whatnot. I was like, she is so cool. I would love to see her at max power, truly. Because they keep gassing her up, and then she got put on the ground by her daughter, I guess. And then she got motivated to be like, yo, I gotta run this fade with her. I gotta get my strength back up. I was like, yes, give me that. And I'm gonna say this too. The whole, like, what, second branch family, right? Of, like, such a grand family like that. I know stuff like that, I guess that's something that you usually see in multiple different cultures around the world. Personally, if I was born into the second family, or the branch family and not the head family, I'd be a grade A hater all day, every day. The head family want us to do what? F them niggas. I don't care. I ain't doing a damn thing for the head family. They can go rot. I'm spreading nothing but hate. The gospel of hate. That's all I'm spreading every time I see them. The hate is 100% justified. The fact that the branch families get treated like trash in comparison to the main family is crazy work to me. Naruto Shippuden show did the most. Oh my goodness. Rip to the goat Neji. Is that Saint streaming? Oh my goodness gracious. Saint would be Sparksy in this regard. Difference is that nigga's not cute in the slightest. That nigga ugly. He's chopped. But the behavior that she has shown to us this entire time, up to this point, yeah, that is something Saint told us would be moving like. Most definitely.
One person, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one person. Who will Sparksicle become today? Ta-da! Time for the big reveal! Everyone, follow along with Dean Sparksy of Graphia Academy as we check out how our new transfer student is settling in. Marge, say hi to the camera.
Oh, she changed her outfit. Oh, okay. I was talking about in the last stream how she doesn't like use her imaginary power. Well, I'm glad she changed her outfit. Oh.
Sparksy, don't you dare mess with me. I, March, am not someone you can easily push around. I'll have you know I'm the disciple of General Jing Yuan of the Luofu and General Huayan of the Xu Ming. I've undergone rigorous Xianzhou sword training. Others might fear you, but I sure don't.
I just remembered something. Crap. Hold up. My brain is losing it. I gotta re-trigger it. Ah, snap. I had it on the tip of my tongue. I swear I did. You know what? I gotta keep letting it play so my brain can get it back. I swear I had it. The thought was in my brain, then disappeared in the split of a second.
My, Marge seems quite worked up. Is it because she's a bit nervous about her first live interview? All right then. Now, let me interview my colleague, Mr. Yang.
Thank God it just came back to me. Praise God. Amen. Okay, this is what I was about to say. If anybody here has ever watched Kaguya-sama Love is War, if you've watched the movie that came out, or OVA episode, not really too sure what it's called, which one it is, right? It's them like moving into adulthood or whatever, right? There was the one scene where the main character's little sister, right, saw his her dad live streaming, and I guess he got up and left to handle something, but the stream was still going on. She walked on into the front of the screen, and she was just like talking with the chat or whatever, and then people started donating money in mass because she was on screen just being cute. And she was telling them niggas to stop donating, right? But everyone just kept throwing money at it over and over and over and over again, to the point that these niggas got out of debt thanks to it. Genuinely, I was like, oh wow. Made all that money on in less than 2 minutes. Bro, I wish I had that.
Alright, that wraps up our interview for now. Let me give you all a sneak peek at what's coming up in our next live stream.
Oh, I should say this. I freaking hate IRL streams. I'm sorry. I freaking hate that crap. The reason I hate it is because, personally, I could never put myself in a position to be like live streaming out in public. I can't. It's too embarrassing to me. It's like I could never. I turn the darkness on my screen, or turn my brightness so freaking low that I don't let no one see what's on my phone. Because I don't like niggas hunching over my shoulder being like, yo, what you got on your phone? Like, excuse you? Back off. You don't need to see what I'm doing on my phone.
Thank you all for your wholehearted support. Sparksicle will work hard to repay your kindness.
No more Kage spoilers? Oh, my bad. I should have mentioned that I was going to make a spoiler. My apologies.
In 3 hours, I'll be hosting a special live stream performance, Sparksicon, alongside our special guests, the legendary Nameless from the Astral Express, who have carved countless legends across the cosmos. Tell your friends, your family, even your enemies. Let's set aside all grudges and meet in the stream to witness the most dazzling sparks light up Plain Arcadia!
Oh, screenshot worthy. Ah, crap. Dang, I didn't get the screenshot.
Now, see, Miss Sparksy was just doing a program with your friend. It's fine, really. Have you seen shows like that before? You know, where celebrities go somewhere to do everyday jobs, like those reality shows where they trade places with regular people. She picked Graphia Academy as a target. That school had its fair share of trouble 15 years ago, too.
So these are the Nameless of the Astral Express?
That's hilarious! I heard they're supposed to be great heroes who saved other worlds. Look at them now! Switching to comedy in a heartbeat.
Oh, no. The disrespect. These niggas acting like the Astro Express sold out. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. We was the hardest niggas on the block literally last year. Now we're a laughing stock. Can you believe it? All the ore farming we were doing, all this cool, bad, crazy battles we were in, all that gone in 2 words of dialogue. You hate to see it. The ore loss is high right now.
Darn it. Soon the whole of Plain Arcadia will be saying Sparksy caught the Astral Express crew in one go and made us the butt of jokes. Our reputation would also turn into her trophy.
And then they get to just walk all over us thinking, oh, we're not cool. We ain't like that. We ain't thugs for real.
Oh, right. Please keep this Phantasmoon Games emergency response guide safe. Some sections in it might come in handy.
My bad, I'm reading some of these rules. Let's see how stupid it is. But this thing's skipping ahead a lot of the program.
If there's nothing else, I'll be going now. See ya.
See? I told you so. Even calling the police was useless. Right now, you're their only hope. And that red boss lady of yours. She's here too.
Are you all right? Did you get hurt when you ran away? So, March and Welt are both trapped in Graphia Academy now? And that girl called Sparksy took the mask, too. No, it's not your fault. I underestimated the complexity of the situation behind these games.
Also, the complexity of, hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel if you're new here. Also, turn on that notification bell because the stream is about to end. Actually, right now.
Coming back to my homeland was meant to be a relaxing vacation for everyone. And I also wanted you and March to experience the atmosphere of elation in this world. Throughout the history of the Phantom Moon games, there have been many instances of cooperation between supplicants. But this time, forces from across the cosmos have turned this into their own high-stakes poker table.
I was obviously lying about ending the stream right now.
Rather than honoring the elation, these players are far more eager to savor victory for themselves, itching to knock everyone else out of the game. Sparksy is one such troublemaker. It's dangerous to rush back to school on courage alone, when we don't know what Sparksy has done and what she's planning to do. For every supplicant, there are 3 key acts that must be completed once the Phantom Moon games begin. The roll call, the miracle, and the promotion. Sparksy has completed the roll call. She took the mask and declared her entry into the games, drawing everyone's attention to the news that the first supplicant has appeared. Next, she must strive to make a miracle happen, bear the people's wishes, and answer with a great feat. If I'm not mistaken, Sparksy is waiting for us to walk right into her trap. For her, there couldn't be a better opponent than the Astral Express for this first battle between supplicants. What could be more earth-shattering than defeating a renowned cosmic hero on a battlefield of her own meticulous design? So here's the question, Sparkle. Based on what you know about this imposter, what's her real agenda for joining the games? Simply toying with and defeating the Express crew alone won't be enough. What kind of world-shaking miracle is she after?
Sure, she's a fake. But she's still a fake of Miss Sparkle. Guessing won't get us far. If you ask me, we should check out the tavern. Might find some leads there.
The Masked Fool's headquarters. The World's End Tavern.
That's right. How could we pull off something this insane without Miss Sparkle's prized collection I've been hoarding all these years? That imposter must have known this well. Before this operation, she definitely went to the tavern, using my name. Most fools can't tell the difference between me and that imposter. Or maybe they just don't care. But if we can find out who I talked to, and which treasures I stole from my collection of items, we'll naturally figure out what that imposter is up to.
That's a good plan, but I can't let you act alone. Can you take both of us into the tavern?
Take this business card. The address of the tavern is printed on it. However, you'll have to find your own way to the tavern. That's been the rule since it was established, and there's nothing I can do about it. Since there's still time, I'll head out first. You two can come over when you're ready.
I'd say she needs us more than we need her. Relax. To step into the elations right, what you need the most is ease. Don't dance to your enemy's tune. Find your own rhythm. Now it's our turn to set the steps. Dovebrook District. It's been a while since I've been home. Perfect timing. Don Hung and Sunday have made some new discoveries. I asked them to meet up with us later. Don't get your hopes up too high. Looks like this vacation trip has gone right back to our usual trouble magnet mode.
Now this is the kind of vacation the Nameless just has to savor.
My bad. I was looking around trying to find the icon, but I couldn't find it for the life of me. Hold up. Isn't there like a... Yeah, there's a waypoint over there. Hold up.
A Furbo snapped a pic of me on the street without my consent just now.
Fame isn't exactly good news for the Nameless. We're almost at Dovebrook District.
Okay, so I pulled up the playthrough for the entire story quest. I'm actually kind of shocked that the entire playthrough, at least the first act or prologue for the new region, is like 7 hours long. I'm actually genuinely shocked by that. Actually, I shouldn't be shocked by this because we've been doing 8-hour story quests since Amphorius, so I shouldn't be too surprised by it. So I'm kind of like near the halfway point of the story, at least from what I can gather.
Quite a bustling district. Is this really where Himiko lived back then?
It's been 15 years since I've been back. I wonder what's become of these houses now. If they're being rented out, or if they've been sold off already. Perhaps they've become like the Graffia family. Nothing but empty shells of their former glory. Let's go. Stay safe on the road.
So Himiko's full name is Himiko Graffia, and apparently her family has lost its glory, its shine, its shimmer, apparently, which is sad to hear. But, you know, it happens sometimes like that, you know?
This place seems to have changed a lot.
Holy for bully! Wait, Raccoon, you really came!
There's a Furbo calling out to you. Why don't we go take a look?
Oven damage.
Again?
Mountains fall. Dragon rise!
With enough believers, lies become reality! Ready for another? Found me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activate.
There you go, that's the 200k I was talking about.
On the still waters of oblivion. Another blood debt repaid.
Okay, I just need to do that to, like, just, you know, fresh the brain up. Break up the monotony a little bit.
Rest assured, I haven't forgotten a single thing about the compensation.
This Furbo was actually waiting outside the magazine's office just to make amends? Furbo absurdo.
And you are?
would you mind coming into our magazine office to talk? Let's discuss compensation, shall we?
It looks like the magazine publisher has taken over this entire building. Strictly speaking, the entire street where this building stands belongs to my family's estate.
Oh, dang.
It's said that, in their heyday, the Graphia family owned property all across plain Arcadia. But by my generation, very little was left.
That means somebody messed up your munyon. That's what happened. Someone in the family messed up the munyon.
When my journey reaches its end, will anyone in this world be able to inherit anything from me?
Oh my goodness, not the mom dialogue. I'm clicking it.
Silly child. What nonsense are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Come, let's go inside the magazine office and see what this little Furbo is up to.
Himiko need to start rebuilding her family, right. I ain't gonna lie. She better go find that nigga Welt and tell him, yo, I know you got something that, I know you got something devious in them pants of yours. Take it off.
Hey there, Paraprince! I brought quite an impressive creditor to visit you.
Beep beep. Debt collector signal detected. I'm out of here.
Don't run! It's the Great Raccoon from the Astral Express! Furbos, raccoons. We're all one big family.
Beep boop. Family or not, you're all just here to collect debts, aren't you?
Great Raccoon, a jerk of a company president ditched everyone to dodge the debts. We brothers haven't gotten paid in months. As you can see from our sorry state, even if you sold us all for Furbo Hot Pot, you wouldn't get much money back. But
It's almost like, you know, what happened with Kalita, right? Where people accused her dad of, like, running off with the money, embezzling the money, right? Granted, it turns out to be fraudulent when it came out to him, because, like, he didn't do that crap. Versus whoever their boss was who did steal their money, so.
I've got a plan. We can work together for some mutual Raccoon Furbo benefits. After all, Furbobo Weekly does have quite a readership. Right now, the hottest news in all of Plain Arcadia is the arrival of the Astral Express. Once you become the company president, Great Raccoon, Furbobo Weekly can go full throttle for you, becoming the Express's exclusive media outlet, churning out a string of hot scoops. In no time, Furbobo Weekly will be the #1 gossip magazine. We won't have to worry about our salaries, and Great Raccoon won't have to worry about compensation.
Okay, cool. You can go ahead and print multiple copies of this book called, what's the book called? Again, the one that has the whole, oh, As I've Written. There we go. Go ahead and make copies of this and publish it right now.
No way! As your devoted fans, me and my bros sincerely want to compensate you handsomely for your emotional distress.
A magazine publisher? Now that is interesting. What do you think? These Furbos may be crafty and full of tricks, but they can definitely help us out. A media outlet working for you, and a network of informants who can run around everywhere? Having a logistics team like that during the Phantasmoon games would come with many perks. And best of all, they're free.
Being a company president is actually super easy. Just follow me.
Why are they all bowing?
Please, take a seat in front of the computer, President. I'll show you how it works.
I can totally see Cypher running this place. Cause she all about her money. Okay.
That's all it takes? Okay, from now on, I'm your new company president.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Great Raccoon is our new company president! Ha! Whatever mission you assign, we brothers will get it done for you. Anything else you'd like us to do?
Yeah, I knew it. This is Timmy Turner's voice actor. I knew it. Yep. This is verbatim the same voice. I mean, we've been voice acting the same character for years now. Your voice is so recognizable.
Boss, you don't like Verbobo gossip? What name would you prefer then?
Death Note? Are you serious? Gossip Grovel. Custom name 3. Alright, let's take a good one.
Chatting about the Phantom Moon games together? Oh, cool name! Are you sure? In return, make sure you create some big news stories. Oh, and that journalist Furbo who wrote that slander about you? HR will fire him. We don't need an employee around here who's got beef with the company president. I heard a supplicant has appeared at Graphia Academy. Should we have him take some pictures there for you?
Of course, duh.
No problem. I'll arrange it right away. This Furbo will issue the order. Stay tuned for his first-hand report.
Looks like you're already getting into the groove of being a company president. We're pretty much done here, and Dan Heng and Sunday should be arriving soon as well. I'll just have them meet us here at the publishing house.
You know what? I'm gonna go run this and get me some more ice cream.
We're here.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me some ice cream. Okay, I'm back.
Slower than expected, huh? Looks like you had quite a harvest.
That's, difficult to say.
Ah, Miss Himeko. And Benefactor is here too. It's been a while. I've missed you all dearly.
Miss Tinyun, are you representing the Xianzhou on this diplomatic mission to Plain Arcadia?
This is a matter of great importance. A humble girl like me doesn't have that kind of standing. I'm just tagging along with General Yao Guang of the Yuchui to help out with odd jobs. I happened to run into these two on the way.
The seer strategist. What happened on this journey?
Sorry, there was a bit of a hiccup. I accidentally put on a mask of elation. Now I'm a supplicant in the Phantom Moon games.
Nigga, she forced it on your face. That's not an accident.
Well, that's quite unexpected.
I know the Express has been seeking to join the Phantom Moon games, and I've been quite curious about that. Sorry. Did I make things more complicated than they needed to be?
No need to apologize, Sunday. You are a companion of the Trailblaze. No Nameless would ever stop a companion from finding their own path.
Many thanks.
But wait, did you just say accidentally?
Hoshirin? Who's Hoshirin? Is that someone that was in my YouTube chat earlier? Or in my comment section?
It's a long story. I'm afraid we'll have to wait for General Yao Guang to explain it herself.
She was with us just now, but somehow disappeared without a trace.
Madame Yao is always like this. She probably disappeared suddenly to deal with something urgent.
This seer strategist is just as elusive as the rumors say. Should we wait for her?
No need. I wouldn't dare impose. The tides of fate shifted. I had to delay my steps to arrive at the proper time. I asked for your understanding.
How in the hell did she get in this room? Did no one not notice her walk in? Oh, apparently there's a Wu bot. I don't think I've seen at Hoshirin in my comment section. Maybe I missed it.
Oh my. Counting me, we make exactly 6. Let me do some calculations. Your fortune in the coming days looks grim. You'd better watch out. Wheel. Makes sense. You got what you wanted today. The fates spell danger. This matter is most likely connected to that blade. Ah, the little fox's misfortune has overflowed into good luck. She's blessed with constant good fortune, a true harbinger of prosperity. Huh. That's weird. I can't see yours. So, you're that trailblazer Fushuan mentioned.
Your reputation precedes you, seer strategist. I'm Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express. Whatever's on your mind, you can discuss it with me.
My sincerest apologies. When a diviner encounters someone whose fate is unfathomable, we can't help but feel 3 parts excited, 3 parts flustered, 3 parts curious, and 1 part awestruck.
What do you mean by unfathomable?
My eye of Ishvara can scan the aura of fortune surrounding each of you, manifesting as wheel or woe signs above your foreheads. I'd like to divine your fortunes as a welcome gift. However, this person really surprised me. I can't see anything from him at all. Are you really free to try any choice? To do anything you want? Does an Ishvara like you actually exist in this world? You mean you've witnessed the existence of Terminus? But that doesn't mean your life has entered the finality, does it?
What do you think this means, General?
As an Ishvara, their mere presence in the playfield creates a variable in the game. It's both a blessing and a curse. As I said before, the weal and woe of us six align with the 6 lines of divination. If he represents woe, then the hexagram falls to water, where dangers lurk above and below, spelling doom. If he brings weal, then the hexagram shifts between wind and water, presenting a great opportunity to strike. Auspicious.
So, the fate of our journey in plain Arcadia rests on his decision.
They present almost all your comment of your videos, just like on the one. I haven't found them in my most recent comment section. I may have to check the other video. I may have need to check the other one.
It's not as mystical as it sounds. While an Ishvara has far greater freedom of choice than ordinary people, they're still caught in the currents of fate. I just want to remind you to choose wisely.
Back to business. I take it you're not just here to read our fortunes?
I am here to greet everyone, to apologize to the Express Navigator for my previous indiscretions, and to borrow someone from you.
Miss Himeko, now you understand how I ended up wearing this mask.
I get it. She says she wants to borrow you for an operation. I want to hear your thoughts. If you're not comfortable refusing, I can speak up for you.
Oh, you two. No need for whispers. I can hear you loud and clear.
How did you... Well, since the General heard us, would you mind telling us your reasons for doing this?
I'm collecting variables. During this journey, I'll be acting as unpredictably and irrationally as possible. Don't be surprised. Some Arbiter Generals excel in battle with their wit and valor. Others master the art of forging weapons. And some guard the Netherworld with their lives. I, however, fight for the Alliance by calculating and manipulating fate itself, peeking into the future.
Speaking of them guarding the underworld with their lives, my girl Zhuei got done so filthy in that quest when we went back to the Lafu when Face Shot came out. The Borison and the nigga who leads them sat here and did my girl disgusting. I shall never forgive him for what he did to my girl.
I'm here to discuss matters regarding the Anti-Destruction Alliance. And then I'll head to Astropolis for the vote. That's the real business. But according to the divination, this Arcadian world faces an extraordinary danger. When a bird's nest falls, no egg will remain unbroken.
Are you saying we'll all perish along with plain Arcadia? What's going on here?
Intel indicates that a serious Xianzhou criminal is attempting to join the Phantasmoon Games. This individual has been infected by the flesh of Shuhu, the emanator of the abundance, and is extremely dangerous.
Infected with the flesh of Shuhu, the emanator of the abundance. Is that a playable character, or is that an NPC, or is that a creature of some kind? Who is Shushu? A Shuhu?
According to my interpretation, His long-suppressed violent nature will eventually become uncontrollable, bringing catastrophic disaster to everyone.
There's no way he could do that.
That's the divination's answer. Rather than asking whether he could, we should ask, how would he do it? My divination shows dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark and yellow. While the term dragon clash could simply mean fierce battle, could it be foreshadowing a great calamity from your conflict with Blade? Perhaps this prophecy has other interpretations. But with my limited intel right now, I have to prioritize Blade, this most volatile and dangerous factor.
I've heard that different interpretations of prophecies can lead to completely opposite outcomes. Until things become clearer, it's better to reserve judgment.
Let's put that aside for now. In any case, I brought along a creation forged by Blade himself. If things get out of hand, it might temporarily restore his sanity, giving us a brief chance at victory.
What is it?
I'm sorry, but fate has shifted once again. I must take my leave. To put everyone on the Express at ease, I solemnly swear that Mr. Sunday won't be obligated to do anything for the Cienjo. On the contrary, our delegation will give him every ounce of aid within our power.
What did you say, General?
Aid within our power? She's gone.
Whoa, that was quick. Madame Meow must be really busy.
Has she vanished into thin air like this before?
Yes. I don't know the details myself. With Madame Meow, it often happens and no one knows when she'll return. She doesn't do it on purpose. Allow me to apologize on her behalf.
Okay, so she gets dragged around. So I'm going to assume that, like, whenever there's a shift in fate, she literally gets dragged to another location without her control. That's what I'm going to assume.
No worries. At least we know what the Cienjo is up to. Right now, 2 companions from the Express are still trapped somewhere. He and I must head to the tavern to uncover some clues.
Oh, I guess I'll ask this question. This question, of course, is of the Genshin versus Wuwa variety. This question I want to ask: which game has better male characters? Is it Wuwa or is it well, not even Genshin. I don't need to use Genshin for this example. I'm gonna use Star Rail for this example. Genshin or Wuwa or Star Rail? Which one has better male characters? Personally, I'm leaning towards Star Rail purely because, one, I love the fact that we got like male characters who are like really whimsical. This isn't to say that Wuwa doesn't have a whimsical male character, but like it's like he's like, how can I say this? He's like a rare breed. Wuwa male characters, never heard of him.
If Miss Yumiko needs my help, please don't hesitate to ask.
Are March and Mr. Yang in trouble? I'll go with you.
Honestly, as I think about it, I think the only cool male characters that exist are literally characters that are from Jinzhou. Like Wandering Swordsman, Geshu Lin, and, Dragon Sorcerer. Outside of that, there's no other male character that's cool to me.
No, you and Sunday will act together with the Seer strategist. We're not at the point where we need to call in reinforcements yet. The situation with Blade is unusual. That Seer strategist's concerns aren't just baseless worries. I don't want to see the Phantom Moon games bring catastrophe to my homeland. So this is also my request. To put it in the General's words, please do your best. to introduce new variables.
Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting.
I understand Miss Himiko's intentions. I'll leave March and Mr. Yang in your care.
Blade's appearance means the Stellaron hunters are also on the move in this world. From everything we've seen, this mission to play in Arcadia is of the utmost importance.
I will accompany General Yao Guang to uncover the Stellaron hunters' schemes. Whatever happens this time, I hope it won't put any of you in danger. I'll do my best to make sure of that.
What? Those two are trapped in the school, forced to become a student and teacher? And the security officers are turning a blind eye to all this? Though March and Mr. Yang don't seem in mortal danger for now, who knows what Sparksea is plotting. The longer we delay, the worse it could get. Better to rescue them as soon as possible. The Phantom Moon Games. What a bizarre ceremony. What does this type of elation really mean for the people of this place? Why would AHA promote such a game?
Whatever happens, keep me posted on how things go.
Greetings, Benefactor. It's been many days since we met in Penacony, and I've been thinking of you day and night.
Oh, thank you. You trying to spend the night with each other or what?
Though my skills are meager, Madame Yao praised my resolve to kill my enemies, saying that was just the variable she sought. That's why she assigned me to temporarily serve under her command for this expedition. And look at that. It's brought us back together again. What fortune. I wished I could travel with you longer back in Penacony, Benefactor. After all, I've yet to reclaim the opportunities Phantilia stole from me.
My bad. I'm over here just thinking about the nonsense of defense that people make to excuse bad writing in WoW for how they handle their characters. And it's like, look at this girl right here on the screen. Ting Yu, not even a main character. She was a 4-star character that came out during the first year of the game. Technically died off screen. Granted, we didn't see her die, but we know Phantilia got to her, right? Then, second year of the game, she comes back, 5-star unit. We continue her personal story of what happened to her after Phantilia got to her first. And then, boom, we meet her again in the 4th year of the game. It's like, the more and more this keeps happening, the more it keeps just justifying my POV, and of course everyone else's with, you know, any type of brain cells in their head, about why Withering Waves needs to get on the ball and handle their characters properly. It's like, who knows, maybe after version 3.1, they might start rolling the ball, right? Things might start trucking forward in full steam with better character writing, or, you know, like how they handle their characters and whatnot for the story and the plot. Maybe. But literally, we just gotta wait and see. And I do think this also plays a role in that as well. I think the fact that they didn't create a roadmap for us to understand how exactly Withering Waves' story was going to play out. Because like Genshin Impact, right? Genshin Impact, we had a whole trailer dedicated to giving us a roadmap of what to expect from the story, right? Star Rail kind of did the same thing technically. I'm not too sure which video it was. Mind you, again, I played the game a year late after everybody else's, but I'm pretty sure Star Rail even gave a trailer for it as well to like give you an idea of what the story of Star Rail was going to be about. Zenless Zone Zero, same thing. But Wuwa, did Wuwa ever release something akin to that? If so, somebody please drop a link to it in my Discord. I will go watch it offline, and then I will come to the conclusion of whether or not they've been following this little roadmap they made. If they didn't make a roadmap like that for a story, for us to expect from the story, right, up to this point, then it's like, what the heck happened? Why did y'all deviate from this roadmap that you made?
Hard to say. Like the divinations she casts, she's a riddle shrouded in fog. Apart from the ever-absent Patina Justice, she's likely the most mysterious of the Arbiter Generals. I'm sure there's no mortal danger. Please forgive my jest, Benefactor. Being around Madame Yao has gotten me into the habit of cracking jokes all the time.
Also, I need to say this. Ting Yun has such a mischievous face. Am I the only one that thinks that? The way they designed her face, it gives off, oh, I'm mischievous. Or I got something hidden in my back pocket that you don't know about. Right? And I think that what amplifies her beauty even more to me. I do need to make a tier list video for best girls in Star Rail. I think I may need to do that.
Her actions may seem inscrutable, but she always provides what you need ahead of time. That's why even those who grumble still carry out her orders with diligence. In truth, doesn't she seem more like a shrewd merchant than a diviner? But then, when have any Arbiter Generals ever been ordinary? Don't go back on your word, Benefactor. We can find a local bar and share a drink while we chat. Madame Yao instructed me to meet her at our agreed spot if she disappears. It's growing late, so I'll take my leave now.
Nope, no trailers, only Resonator showcases? Well, there you go. Prime example. They did not release a roadmap for the player base to understand how the story was going to go or what to expect from the story, and then they just freestyled it the entire time. And if they didn't freestyle it,
Always the best.
if they didn't freestyle it, then that's how they made it feel. Is this nigga still in here?
Mask of elation can reflect the shape of one's soul. Sure. In Penacony's decorative arts, ravens often symbolize the hidden desires and whispers of humans' dreamscapes. Don't worry, I once tried to ascend to godhood myself. I won't be dazzled by the honor of an audience with a deity. Taking part in this grand event is also about gaining a deeper understanding of this Arcadia. Just as one cannot miss the Charmony Festival when visiting Penacony. There's no rule saying that supplicants of the Phantasmoon Games have to fight each other, right? On the contrary, for the elation, shouldn't laughter be a resonance that comes from within each other's hearts? After putting it on, I seem to hear curious voices. The mask whispers to me, urging me to show my elation to the god, to create miracles that will make the people of the Arcadia laugh with joy. That's a good one. When that general, Yao Guang, shows up again, I should discuss our collaboration plans with her. Good luck.
I'm not gonna lie, the way Sunday acting, I got high hopes for what they're gonna do with his character throughout the entirety of version 4. I got high hopes. I like what they're doing right now with his character. Okay, I've been streaming for 3 hours now. Let me see how deep I am into the story. Hold up, give me a second. Okay. Okay, so I'm close to the 4-hour mark of this person's playthrough, which means I should play just a little bit more.
The IPC, Masked Fools, a Cienjo General, the Stellaron Hunters, and the Nameless. Some came for the Alliance. Some for the Eon's game. Whatever their reasons, a storm is brewing in the skies over this world. But at least we got some good news. Sunday has joined the Phantasmoon Games. He can help us in our showdown against Sparksy. Let's rendezvous with Sparkle at the tavern. We must uncover why Sparksy entered the Phantasmoon Games, and what sort of Sparksicon she's got planned for Graphia Academy. When I was little, I heard a few urban legends. They say the entrance to the tavern exists behind every single door in this land. But those who aren't invited, or haven't found their destined path, can never step inside.
This reminds me of that, because I don't know if some of y'all know this. For those of y'all who play Genshin, right? Isn't there like a storybook that talks about like a store that belongs to like a mage or a witch that only appears to certain individuals, or certain individuals find their way into her store by like going through a certain alleyway or like something along them lines? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think it's related to Mondstadt lore.
This time, we already have the Fool's invitation in hand. As for the key to open the door, there's a silly rhyme on the back of the business card. For revelry and drinks galore, no need to search from door to door. Heed the fool's riddle with care to find the key that leads you there.
Store of Octavia? Possibly. That rhymes worse than what Rappa comes up with.
So, about the fool's riddle, got any leads?
Whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon in the sky is always the same Phantasmoon.
Looking up makes sense, but looking down? How exactly do you gaze at the sky?
By watching the sky reflected in water.
Oh, it seems fate ties you to the tavern. I get it now. The answer is Dovebrook. Many generations ago, the Dovebrook was already a river flowing with countless legends. It's no surprise the door to the tavern lies hidden among them. Legend has it that the master painter Graphia once drew water from the Dove Brook to wash her paintbrushes. Many later artists followed suit, hence its other name, the Painter's Stream. Looking at Dove Brook's scenery, memories from my student days just come flooding back. They're not exactly interesting memories. Back then, Dove Brook District was teeming with gangs. There were hooligans running around everywhere, and some really loved messing with the students. I was taller than my peers, and happened to be training in martial arts. To stand up for my juniors, I would occasionally get into scraps with the thugs on the streets.
Do y'all think we're gonna get a limited 5-star version of Himiko throughout version 4? I feel like it may be possible. Because what we're learning about her here and now, in her homeland, it would be crazy for us not to get a 5-star version of her character. It would feel like a missed opportunity on it, almost.
The people who fell into the Dove Brook River would cover the surface like bean sprouts in noodle soup. It all feels like it was just yesterday. Sometimes the thugs fell in. Other times, I took the plunge myself. Back then, I was a bundle of restless energy. The teachers always said I was like a wind-up toy that never stopped banging its drums and cymbals, stirring up a commotion wherever I went.
Speaking of cymbals, by the way, I played in a marching band a lot. It was in my church's marching band. Played it all the time. Always played the cymbals. I love playing cymbals. Oh, let me read. Heart's Desire Volume 1, which features a mysterious antique shop in Mondstadt, accessible only through a magical ritual involving a fountain and 6 steps, and is run by a fox-eyed show. Of course, yes, Himiko SP. I think the 4.0 trailer shows it. Well, she is already a 5-star, but another 5-star version here where she's limited. If they do happen to do it, they better click on her. Mama Himiko better not get done dirty.
In the blink of an eye, 15 years have passed. Hard to believe someone as reckless and willful as me became the navigator of the Astral Express. Now's not the time to wax sentimental. We've reached the banks of the Dove Brook. So, where's the tavern entrance hidden?
Now, even though Himiko is a XP of Impact 3rd Himiko, right? We can't immediately assume that they would cook, right? Granted, I know the dev team working on... Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how thick Cypher's legs were. Oh my goodness gracious, that caught me off guard. Sheesh. Anyway, we can't immediately assume that they would cook, right? Because Mahuika from Genshin, it was a cook, but it was a cook that, in a lot of people's opinion, kind of like got overcooked, got a little too crispy. Wait, something to fight. Can I go fight that? Where is it? Oh, it's them right there. Fire, physical lightning.
A will of metal and stone.
Cat dance time!
Mountains roll, dragons rise! Soaring above the lands, this is permanent!
Found me.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles! I'll endure.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Amateur. Found me. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counter.
Still waters of oblivion.
You can't run.
Mountains move. Dragon rise! Soaring above the lands. This is permanent!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
With enough believers, lies become reality. Yes.
Alright.
What a big haul. I'll be back.
According to the business card, the tavern is near the Sinwish Syndicate headquarters. Let's check the other side.
Oh, I see it. Ah, crap. Oh. There you go.
Hey, folks! Have y'all heard the joke about the Dove Brook?
Hold up, let me read. We're already talking about her. The team code is Hemako. That was a one-time setback, I will assume. Yeah, they could have done better with Mavuika, honestly. Especially knowing that she had a cooler outfit that people had, that she had like in the past. It's like, bro, why didn't you just roll with that one? Why?
Yeah, one day, a criminal escaped from prison. He ran for his life, but just when freedom seemed within reach, the Dove Brook blocked his path. With his pursuers closing in, the man prayed to the river. I am hammered by the law, stained with filth. Oh, pure flowing waters, please do not swallow me. The voice from the Dove Brook replied, there's a pedestal of light on the water. Step on it and you can cross. Criminal wept. What pedestal of light? It's only the moon mirrored on the water, an image that shatters at a touch. If I step on it, I'll fall in and drown. Guess how the Dove Brook answered him. The Dove Brook said, you're not hammered at all. Otherwise, how could you still tell the moon from a pedestal? It's fine. You don't have to buy me a drink as long as I can make you laugh.
That joke sounds like a hint. Could he be a fool from the tavern?
Well, he is hammered.
Maybe if we find the fragile moon he mentioned, we'll find the way into the tavern.
The moon's reflection. So fragile it shatters at a touch.
Do you think we're stupid?
The moon's reflection. So fragile it shatters at a touch.
We're stupid?
Sparkle's riddle says this. Whether looking up or down, they all see the same phantom moon when gazing at the sky. We've gazed at the sky already, so next... From this angle, the moon's reflection is right here. It does look strange in the water. If what the card says is true, and the fool's riddle is the key to entering the tavern, then this moon must be the door lock. Come on, let's take a closer look at this strange moon. Keep going. Chase that moon's reflection.
But let me read. Color. What will you do after completing story? I'm not going to complete the story tonight. I'm just trying to get further enough into it so by the time I stream it again, I can just bang it out in one go. But what I do after I finish Star Rail story, well, I got the Woo-Wah story to do. I got the Genshin story to do. I still got Zenless content I need to stream as well. But at the same time, I want to get back into playing the other games. The two non-gacha games I play, which are Fate Samurai Remnant and Grudge Remastered. So I think what I may have to do is like stream one game per day and hopefully bang out all the content related to the story in that one stream. Which means I need to start my stream immediately at 9 o'clock so that I can stream it for about 9, 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1 potentially. I work all week, so. After completing, let's rant.
Looks like the fools are guarding the moon's shadow tight. Shatter the moon, and they're one step closer to the tavern. Let's try again. Something's back there. Is that a key? The moon is about to break. Let's try again. The key has dissolved into the water. The water's surface is about to change. Look, the tavern's shadow has appeared.
path ahead. We should reach the tavern.
I almost forgot. You're a full-fledged trailblazer now.
We done made it to the reverse side of the world. Oh my goodness. Okay, before I do anything else, tell me, how far am I from the end of the 4.0 story? How close am I? I'm gonna get job response and then I'm gonna check it for myself.
Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting.
Still far? Seriously?
Not a good sign to be empty-handed.
Yeah, you're right.
You
I am
can't
still
get
far.
rich by waiting.
I'm like 3 hours from completing it. About 3. At least from what I'm getting from this person's playthrough from 2 weeks ago, which is the full playthrough. There's nothing cut out from it. So I'm about 3 hours away. I think this may be a good stopping point. Because it's already 2 o'clock in the morning now. And also there's some reaction content I want to get done. Which probably be like 1 or 2 videos. And then I'll probably post those tomorrow. Or technically
Not a
later
good
today.
sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting.
So true, Zephyr. Let's rant? Rant about what? I'm not gonna lie, sleep is hitting me hard right now. Or, not really hitting at me hard, but it's pulling at me. And that bed right behind me looking mad cozy right now. Man, I wish I had Cypher speed to Rob's on for real. If there's something I want to, some last minute rant, go ahead, express it now. Oh. Cool. I didn't even know this was a thing. Wait a minute. Oh, it's the things I come across exploring in the area. Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Vladimir? Maybe not. What did Vladimir do? I haven't seen none of his content from the last time I reacted to his content. Oh, I'm gonna drop my phone. I was talking about the video that Vladimir made about Withering Waves, which I put onto my videos to react to list. But that was like 2 weeks ago. Has he posted anything? Anyway, anything else? Y'all need to tell me about, or a small conversation y'all want to spark off before I end the stream? I really do like this design. This is a well thought out design. Did you know Blazion skips the Wuwa story according to Flexion? The Foxhole? Yes. Someone, you did post it, and I'm pretty sure it was you who posted it, in the Discord. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, when I heard it, I was like, bro, you can't be for real. Right? All this yap to defend the story from valid criticism, only to find that you skip around the story, and then what? You listen to someone's playthrough, or listen to like the playthrough of the story in the background when you're doing other stuff. It's like, bro, genuinely. At that point, it's just like, shut up, niggas, stop talking. Where can I join Discord? I'm a Saint Spy. I don't know if you were trying to write a type of facial expression with those last two things there or not. But the link to my Discord server is on my channel. But I guess I should warn you of this now, where anything else is said. It means joking? Oh, sorry, I don't understand all that lingo. But I will warn everyone who's still here watching stream right now, of course, because knowing what happened with St. Tontas and Captain Cabinet's Discord, you know, that CSAM stuff, right? I already made it clear. Actually, I guess I should make a rule related to that now after what happened with that. But I did make a comment or post in my Discord server talking about that after I post my reaction to Captain Captain's video about that. So again, any suspicious links will be immediately, you know, reported. Your boy ain't trying to get crossed up in nothing crazy. Your boy out here trying to make his money on, trying to get his life together. I ain't got time for all that nonsense. And yes, I do get it. You're joking about you being a Saint Spy. I get that. I'm just saying. I just wanted to state that right in the stream. But yeah, you can join the Discord. Link is on the channel. Also, download the Root app because Discord will be, you know, hitting us with its age verification thing next month, and people would prefer an alternative to Discord so they don't have to deal with that. Again, everybody who watches my streams and are part of the, you know, YouTube community Discord, download the Root app, please and thank you. Especially if you're like one of my close homies in my personal friend Discord server, right? It's the only way we can stay in touch once, you know, Discord starts doing this nonsense. Anywho, it's time to end the stream now. Like, sub, turn on the notification bell. This is only for my new people, obviously. Join my YouTube community Discord or the Root server, which is the alternative to Discord. Download the Root app, like I said earlier. Check out my yapping topics and yapping reaction content. Playlists for both videos are available for all to watch at any time. Except for your reminder, kids. Oh yeah, that's right. The Root app doesn't allow for underage individuals to use its services without parental guidance or whatnot, right? So for my underage members, of course, or who are part of my YouTube community Discord or just subscribers in general, unfortunately, this server will not be allowed for you. It just is what it is. I can't do nothing about that, right? What else? I played 5 gacha games and 2 non-gacha games. The 5 gacha games being Genshin Star Rail, Zenless, Wuwa, and Art Knights Infield. And the 2 non-gacha games I play are Fate Semi-Remnant and Gravity Rush Remastered. And I do have Gravity Rush Remastered 2. I'm just not going to play it yet until I finish the first one. Oh, also, I said this earlier in the stream. I did get the copy for Ninja Gaiden 4 today. I got it on my bed right over here. So, whenever I eventually decide, you know, stream a bit of the playthrough, do know that's what's coming. Also, Tales of Berseria Remastered did release on the PlayStation Store. So, if you see a stream of that, do know it's because I wanted to play it. And it's a really good story. It's got really cool characters as well. Anywho, hold on, let me read. I'll be here hating on Shills. It's Sunday after all. Anywho, I think that's about it. progress update related to my Traveler Strength video. I'm still gathering clips that I need for the video before I do my voice lines and whatnot. So when it drops, it drops. Anyway, that's all I got to say. This is Cali Apper signing out. Good night. Goodbye. See y'all technically later. It won't be that long from now when I see y'all again. Who knows? I might stream in the middle of the afternoon where I live, so I can get the story quest done before nightfall. Anyway, later. Peace. Oh yeah, means let's post another theory. Peace. All right. Good night. Later. Bye. What is about that?